I've got like 2 stories today that are going to piss you off.
Okay. Listen.
I've got 2.
I'll start the spring break early. I mean, I don't understand all this, but whatever.
So,
why do you got to start pissing them off?
I don't understand why you can't create a safe space in radio.
Fester needs a safe space in radio now.
I think humanity needs a safe space. And
yeah, it might not be a bad time for a safe space for everybody, huh?
You do what you want to do, and I will work as hard to make...
Hold on a minute. I can't help it. I can't help what the news cycle feeds us.
All right, whatever. Go ahead. I mean, listen, I'll be as connected or just... I'll care as much or as little as you think appropriate.
I'll tell you what they are.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Do you have any idea what one of the stories might be?
Oh, no. I have no idea.
I'm going to take a guess, either a lotto story or a diaper story or a weight story.
Well, you got one of them right. You have 1 out of the 3 is correct.
The lottery.
First, if it's a lottery story,
Yeah,
I'll tell you right now.
It is.
I was hoping for the diaper.
Yeah, I was betting on diaper after yesterday's debacle. However,
well, what do you mean debacle? Yesterday's diaper thing was fantastic.
Oh!
I don't know about. I don't remember fantastic.
You got the call from the Radio Hall of Fame too. Then.
About that great break.
How
you guys, that was hysterical.
Fester, it would have been great if Fester didn't put the brakes on and ruin everything. Like always.
Well, I don't know if Fester put the brakes on. I didn't hear. Did Fester say no?
Of course he's going to say no.
Hold on. I don't think he said no yesterday.
Didn't you bring up something like there would have to be a counseling session involved or something?
For MJ or me?
No, for you. You're like, I need to seek further counsel about this.
Well, it all comes back to MJ's fetishes, according to Fester.
Well, I mean, that would be the counseling, Roxanne.
Which is
I would not be
ridiculous.
seeking counsel, which is different than counseling.
Seeking counsel would be seeking a lawyer.
You both need both.
Seeking counseling would be seeking some type of mental therapeutic help.
And it's amazing that he has the lawyer that I need, and I have the counselor that he needs. It's amazing. We should just swap.
Dude, first of all, you did not say no to the diaper issue. For those that are just tuning in, they don't know what the hell we're talking about. Yesterday, I brought up a story that beginning in July, diapers are going to be tax-free in the state of Florida. So at the latest legislative session, diapers will be tax-free. Happens in July, and I thought that to kick this off in July, it would be great to put Fester in a giant baby diaper and just do a photo shoot.
Fantastic.
I thought that's hysterical.
Your barometer of what truly is funny is amazingly accurate.
Save that.
I had to pause there.
Look at that.
But I got my message out without getting my message out.
That was like at the wall. that was warning track at the wall. A big jump, a leap, glove over the wall.
And then it hits Jose Canseco in the head and bounces over. Remember that one? Yeah. That was classic.
Oh, man.
And then, of course, the other one is, it's a lotto story.
So,
yes. Wait a sec. Hold on. Let me reel things back in. So the diaper thing happened yesterday, and we'll see what happens as we get closer to July. Whether Fester just said it would be amazingly funny. Now, the 2 things that are going to tick you off, one, yes, is a lottery story, and the other is a celebrity story. And you have on multiple occasions, because of the volume of stories and data on this celebrity, you're like, oh my God, another one.
Oh boy.
It's
another.
You're gonna say Bob.
It's another Bob Saget story.
Oh,
Yep.
no.
Oh, Leah.
Oh.
Bob Saget
yeah.
alone.
More Bob Saget.
Let the man
Love it.
rest in peace.
I am. I like Bob Saget. Bob Saget was great.
Not you, the rest of the world. Let him rest in peace. His poor wife.
Again.
His poor, hot, amazingly good-looking wife.
Yeah, his wife is smoking.
I mean, by definition, single.
And singular.
Smoking.
Watch out, John's demos.
Okay, so
What if there's
Swooping right in.
What if there's a dating app? Plenty of Bob Saget fans.
Oh, come on.
What do you think about that? All right, listen.
Too
Quick.
soon, bro.
Okay. Yeah, like that prevented him from doing some tasteless jokes in his stand-up act.
Too soon.
Yeah, all
bro.
right. Hey, just getting rolling. Jammed up show today. Oh man, I got some stories to tell. It's a loaded show, folks. Don't miss 1 minute of today's program here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. PDQ is just made better. Q105, it is 6:18 and change. And the song is Let's Go All the Way. And I made a comment right at the beginning of the song as we were coming out of commercials and we were playing the record. And I said, does anyone know this band? Everyone knows the song, but I bet you, without looking it up, nobody knows the name of that band. They were like a one-hit wonder back in, I don't know, 1985 maybe?
No clue.
No clue? Yeah, Rox, you don't know. Yeah, the band is Sly Fox. Let's
What?
go all the way. Yeah, no one knows the name of that band.
name.
Nobody. Zero. Zilch. Bubkus. Nada. Yeah, no one knows Sly. I could have said, all right, if I had people like in the room and I could monitor them so they weren't like grabbing their phones to go to Google, who sings Let's Go All the Way? If I would have had people in the room and I would have said, all right, I got a $100 bill right now. Tell me who sings Let's Go All the Way. Pfft, nobody.
Nope.
I'm telling you, 100 people in the room, nobody would know. Oh, yeah, that's Sly Fox.
It's a great song, but that's it.
Is it about doing it? Is that what they're talking about?
No, it's like going to a place, and then
I
we're
think
gonna.
it's about doing it.
Oh.
Let's go all the way.
No, let's stop like 3 miles short.
Roxanne, how was your little frantic morning? Was it kind of like... Was it kind of like this?
Yeah, this sounds like my theme music
Was this
this
it?
morning.
Is
Yeah.
this your soundtrack from this morning?
Yeah, this would go perfectly with my little loop. Well, I was actually out of my loop.
Do you
So
know the
I
name
woke
of
up-
this?
No, I don't.
What is the famous?
Really?
You don't know the name of this classic piece?
Sounds exactly what it should be named. Listen to
It
them.
sounds like Bugs Bunny stuff.
Oh, well, it's been used in plenty of cartoons.
I don't know the name.
You don't know the name of this?
No. Everybody else in the
Yeah,
room
I
knows the
don't know.
name?
I don't know the name.
Really?
Hold on. Whoa.
You guys don't know good music.
This
Fester,
certainly it doesn't sound like a Wagner piece.
you don't know the name of this? Did I scare you?
Blew my eardrums out.
All I picture is cartoons moving in triple speed.
Roxanne, you don't know the name of it?
No, why am I supposed to know the name of this?
Hey, Coop,
I'm not a
before
concert
I-
pianist.
Coop, before I had you pull that, did you know the name of that?
No.
I've definitely heard it before,
You've
but
heard it.
if you had asked me the name of it
Right.
before so, I would not have
And
known it.
Froggy, you think you know the name of it?
I do know the name
Right,
of
well,
it.
tell me what it is. What is the name of it?
It's Flight of the Bumblebee.
Yes,
Oh,
it is.
that's
It is
right.
Flight of the Bumblebee.
How can you forget the little
Yeah.
cartoon, little Bumblebee?
Flight of the Bumblebee.
Oh, okay.
And Roxanne, that was your soundtrack this morning because you
Yes.
went into lost phone panic.
Oh, it was terrible. I was
Ladies
at-
and gentlemen, lost phone panic. Oh my God. Oh my. Lost phone panic.
It was terrible. I was at the light that when I leave my house and I'm sitting there. So it's my routine. And I go, let me grab my phone. I'm sitting at the light. I grab my phone. I couldn't find it in my purse. And so for the next 20 minutes of my drive, I'm like, oh my gosh, where is it? You literally go into fight or flight mode. I'm like, okay, I'm going to get to the
Did
station.
you say flight mode?
Almost like a bumblebee.
Just like a bumblebee.
So let me get this straight. You're driving all distracted. Your eyes are on the road. You're looking all over the place. Your
I'm not
hands
looking
are,
for it.
Your
I'm
hands
convinced
are
it's at home.
What?
I'm not looking for it in my car. I'm convinced I left it at home. As soon as I couldn't find it in my purse, I'm like,
Oh, I thought you were scrambling madly in your car your whole drive. I
My
thought you were.
That's dangerous.
that would be too dangerous. But listen, I was out of my normal loop this morning. I woke up an hour earlier than I normally do.
Why?
I don't know. I just couldn't sleep. I think the moon, it was just messing with me. So
Did you wake up at? Was it 3:15 a.m.? What was the time that the Amityville horror guy woke up every morning? What was that? Look it up. What time
I
did?
thought it was 4 something.
What time did George Lutz
You gotta get up.
wake up every morning in the Amityville horror? I think it was 3:15 a.m.
You're right. Yep, 3:15
Oh, it
a.m.
was. Look at look at that. 3:15 a.m. was right. Yeah, all right.
3:15 again. Why?
Yeah, look, Fester just Googled it as well. 3:15 a.m.
yeah,
All right,
it was
so-
close to then. And so I was out of my normal loop. I was doing like different things. I brought you guys some drinks to work, some Thin Energy. So I was gathering those. So I'm trying to retrace my whole morning to imagine where my phone could be and think about how am I going to get this back? How soon can I get it back? I can't live without it. All this like sick thoughts. And I'm
Hold
just
on,
like,
sick thoughts.
yeah, demented thoughts. Like this is a problem.
I might as
fact
well
that
kill
you're-
myself.
Were you dismembering people in your thoughts?
She was looking for an off ramp off of the bridge.
I was.
While traveling.
I was.
I
It's
was
not
having.
worth it.
I want to try the new Howard Franklin Bridge before it's even built. I'm going to veer on over right now.
It's so sad how attached we are, and I'm like, how am I
It
going
is.
to get through the next?
It's pathetic.
Okay, the
we are
flowers are
absolutely pathetic
Yes,
with these damn phones.
I'm happy for you that you're going to get a reprieve on your trip. Your brain's going to feel so good not being so reliant on this stuff.
I'm going to be out of internet coverage for like almost a week, where I'm going to have no internets on the big trip to Egypt. By the way, folks, I am heading to Egypt. I'll be able to communicate in Cairo. I'll be able to communicate, I believe, in the airport that I have to go to after Cairo. And then I'm going to have some Wi-Fi at the port before I get on the boat on the Red Sea for a week. I would encourage you to give me a follow on my social media. I'm going to shoot an Instagram live or two in Egypt. So if you want to follow me and you want to follow my postings, and of course, when I get off the boat, I'm going to have all kinds of underwater Red Sea images to post on my Instagram. But I highly encourage you, give me a follow. I will be doing some Instagram lives when I do have Wi-Fi or I do have service. I'm going to be doing Instagram lives, so give me a follow. Certified Todd Schnitt on Instagram. I'm certified TODD SCHNITT. MJ equals Todd Schnitt. That's my real name. So certified TODD SCHNITT. Give me a follow. Rox.
Yes.
Was there something else yesterday? I thought I heard, Fester, you might have said, oh, and you did find your phone.
I found it. It was in between my car seat and the
We
middle
didn't say this
console.
yet, did we?
Yeah, we didn't
No.
get to the
Yeah,
dramatic
right.
conclusion of Roxanne's morning of chaos.
And the
Yeah.
conclusion was you found the phone
I found
wedged
it wedged. When I pulled up, I found it just wedged between my seats.
wedged
So,
in your seat cleavage.
All this
Was it-
worry
yes.
for nothing.
yeah, and that's why I felt so
How did it
achy.
get wedged in there? How did you get in the car with your phone and it got wedged in the seat?
I have no idea. I don't know. Oh, because I was carrying an additional bag that I normally carry. My thin energy bag.
Hold on a second. Do you have your phone paired to your car?
What?
Yes.
So
You could have just looked at your BMW X5 screen and you would have seen the bars on your screen that your cell phone was
Well,
connected.
Aren't you a thinker?
Wow.
Is it everybody who pairs their? My wife loses her.
Everybody. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoever has your phone paired to your car,
Uh.
you get a cell phone indicator
I never thought of that.
on your screen. And if you were paired, it means your phone was in the car.
A lot of times we'll be like the hot mess express, leaving the house, going into the car, and then we'll get into the car, and my wife will be like, "Where's the phone?" Oh wait, it's in the car because I can see it's paired.
Now look at that. All right.
Wow, your wife's smarter than Roxanne, apparently.
Are
two
you
of them
smarter
together.
than Roxanne? Remember, are you smarter than a fifth grader? Whatever it is.
Never
All
heard of it.
Hang on. I've got a question. There was something that you didn't do yesterday. Did we get complaints on this? I thought I heard some chatter between Roxanne and Fester yesterday.
I resigned
Hold
from
on.
the
Okay.
complaint
All right,
department.
we'll get into that. But first, I got morons in the news. Great pile of the morons next here on the MJ Morning Show. I have also a story. It is 6:38 at the MJ Morning Show, and you know what time it is? It is the time of the morning where we whip out the items that make you feel good about yourself because you're thinking about all of these morons and all these idiotic things that these people do. And I've heard from more than one person on more than one occasion, they love the morons in the news segment because no matter how bad things are going in their life right now, when they hear about these jackasses, they're like, hey, listen, my life's not that bad.
You just feel better about things.
It just makes you feel good.
Like Smuckers.
With a name like Smuckers, it's gotta be good.
Who do we mock?
Exactly.
Yeah, who are we mocking today?
What do you mean?
Oh, I mean, mocking their misery and pain for moronness.
Not mocking. It's
What-
more
what-
schadenfreude.
What are you saying, Fester?
No, I'm all for it.
All right, I've got a lot of good stuff today. I don't even know where to start, so I guess I'll start here. Hey, great Florida story. Morons in the news, made for Florida, baby. All right, this first one is out of Key Largo, Montego. Baby, why don't we go? This is out of Key Largo, down south here in Florida. This is nuts. This is another example of when you got all kinds of illegal crap in your car, what do you not do?
All right, there's a couple of things. One, monitor your speed. Two, check your headlights.
Right. You want to make sure if you have all kinds of illegal crap, I'm not trying to give crooks. I'm not trying to give bad guys. I'm not trying to give you tips on how to avoid the popo. But this is just common sense stuff here that you got to make sure if you're a felon, if you got a car full of all kinds of illegal stuff, you want to make sure, number one, that you follow all traffic laws, that there are no traffic infractions. And listen, I'm of the belief that, I want these idiots off the road. I want these crooks captured. So I'm kind of saying this with sort of a sarcastic, facetious bent. I'm not trying to really give out tips that if you're a bad guy or a bad girl, how to avoid the police. But bottom line, you don't drive like a maniac. You don't cause all kinds of attention to be cast upon you with potential traffic infractions. And you got to make sure that your equipment is working right. Taillights are working, headlights are working if it's at night. You don't want a smashed out taillight. You don't want to oh, jeez. I feel like I'm giving out hints here. But
It's really a remedial course in not criminology.
Criminality.
Yes.
Criminality.
Well-
It comes down to the whole probable cause thing.
Let me tell you,
Yeah.
years ago, my license was suspended and I was driving around.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Stop right there. Why was your license suspended?
Well, it was just this is back in the day when you had to go to school to get the points taken off, And I think I got like 3 or 4 tickets in a row, speeding tickets, and I got them because I was driving back and forth from Tallahassee. So I'd get them in these
Why
little
the hell were you
podunk
driving
towns
back and forth from Tallahassee?
to visit my sister. She went to college there. She went to
Okay.
FSU. So I got them in these little podunk towns where at the time you had to like go to the town to take the course.
Oh my God,
So,
really?
Yeah, and I got too many points. So my license got suspended and I was driving
Did
with,
you know your license was suspended and you were driving knowingly with a suspended license?
well, part of the time, yes. And so
you bad girl.
I figured out that was a
bad
point
girl.
in life that I figured out if you have to follow the speed limit rules, you can follow the speed limit rules. See what I'm saying? I could not get pulled over because my license was suspended.
You
So I
knew you were
figured out
driving
how
on a
to-
suspended license.
Yes.
You knew, and you were driving extra cautiously
Yes.
to make sure you weren't pulled over, and then the police would determine you were driving on a suspended license. You realize that cops, and I've done tons of ride-alongs with the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office as an honorary deputy in the Hillsborough County Honorary Deputy Program. I've been an honorary deputy since 1997, since the Cal Henderson days. Cal Henderson into David G., now Chad Chronister. And I've done tons of ride-alongs. And police, they'll do random checks
I
of
know.
license plates. I'll be in the shotgun side, in the passenger side of the police car, and I'm with the cops, and all right, let's run the plate. And they'll just run the plate of like all the cars in front of us. Left lane, middle lane, right lane. If we're sitting at a red light, we'll just run the license plate numbers to see if you get a hit, stolen car, or driver has a suspended license. That stuff pops up. So it's not like they can't find out you're suspended in other ways, Rox.
I know. I don't condone that behavior. That was a 20-year-old version of me.
You were 20?
Yes.
You were hell on wheels.
Literally on wheels.
It was just a succession. It was like 3 tickets in a row. Bad luck.
Oh, it's Roxanne, hell on wheels. And were you ever pulled over while you had a suspended license?
No, I got it taken care of relatively quickly.
Yeah, 3 years.
Ooh, all right. Well, I haven't even done the story yet.
So what is the specific moron aside from the lovely Roxanne?
See, I'm trying to give people Schadenfreude from me.
Shot in
How do you
Freudom?
say that word?
Froggy, this is your word.
I think it's Schadenfreude.
Shot in Freudom.
Schadenfreude.
No, Schadenfreude is something totally different.
Schadenfreude. No, it's Schadenfreude.
Okay.
Schadenfreude.
German Schadenfreude. And Schadenfreude is...
She knows.
What's the
I
definition?
know what it is.
What is
it's,
that?
It's when you feel pleasure because of someone else's
Pain. Yeah.
misfortune.
And misery, absolutely.
Yes.
That was the correct definition.
I feel it daily.
Absolutely. All right, here's the story. Man, we're behind now. I'm going to have to do 2 chunks of Morons in the news.
Darn it.
Yeah. Deputies in Key Largo found heroin, cocaine, meth, and ecstasy. Baby. I was trying to do
just
like
like Mike
I
Love.
was trying to do
Oh, no. I loved it. I was trying to think of the next
Yeah.
lyric.
It was
There's a
You want some
place
music with
I
that?
yeah,
start
let me
by-
have it. Here we go. This is the
Aruba, Jamaica, ooh,
This is what I'm trying to do.
Bermuda, Bahama, come on,
Hey, mama. Here we go.
Key Largo, Montego, baby.
Right on, where you go. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do there because the story's out of Key Largo. I'm trying to do heroin, cocaine, meth, and ecstasy.
There you go.
Everybody knows there's a place I go to do my blow.
It's a place called Kokomo.
Oh, and then Key Largo, a kilo. Oh my gosh, this
Oh,
works so
perfect.
Oh, a
perfectly.
kilo,
Right?
Kilo Largo.
Kilo
Largo.
It's Kilo Largo. Yeah, good one there, Fester.
I'm on fire.
Here's this Festa's on fire.
Yeah, so I'll start smelling like bacon shortly.
Yeah.
All right, so what is this guy?
All right, let me do the story.
Please.
Key Largo, deputies said they found heroin, cocaine, meth, ecstasy, all inside the car of a guy driving down in Key Largo from Broward County. Bernard Green, 31 of Fort Lauderdale, also had glass pipes, syringes, 2 digital scales, plastic baggies, and other drug paraphernalia in his Hyundai.
Hold on. He's in a Hyundai?
He's in a Hyundai.
There's a lot of room in those Hyundais.
Yes. Yeah, those Hyundais, they're really spacious these days.
Earlier this week, MJ, we had a story of a guy's in a Lamborghini SUV getting pulled over with little marijuana cartridges.
They had like 3,000 little THC cartridges. Was that what they had?
And it just seems like the vehicle fit the crime.
Well, the Lamborghini was a Lamborghini SUV. It was,
Right.
Yeah, it was
but the vehicle fit the crime. A bunch of drug runners in a Lambo. This guy's a drug runner in a Hyundai?
No,
Yeah.
the guy, Bernard Green, driving a Hyundai, he had heroin, cocaine, meth, ecstasy. He had glass pipes, syringes, 2 digital scales, plastic baggies. Ooh, what was he up to? And other drug paraphernalia. He was pulled over. Why? Deputy Jorge Moreno reported he was on patrol shortly before 8:30 p.m. near Isle Morada when he saw Green make an illegal U-turn, prompting other drivers to slam on their brakes to avoid a crash.
Whoa.
If you've got that crap in your car, you drive like a freaking grandma.
I have a feeling he's very used to driving with that much paraphernalia in his car.
Oh, my God.
Okay,
Yes.
have you seen grandmothers drive lately? I don't know if that's the best. My grandmother would have made an illegal U-turn in the drop of a hat. She was a terrible driver.
No, my grandmothers both drove very well. Yeah, Rox.
Oh, and you can. If you have to, you can drive well.
Moreno then turned on his lights and sirens in the biz. They call them lit 'em up.
Oh, you want to be deputy in the biz.
I'm deputy
In the
dog.
biz.
I'm
Deputy douche.
I'm deputy douche now.
I'm going to clean this town up.
Deputy douche is coming to
All
town.
the scene.
All right, so if I were not a radio guy, I might have been a pilot or a cop. Those are the
Oh, no way. You would have been working for your dad's business.
yeah, or the easy way, just to collect the paychecks, taking over Dad's big styrofoam company.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
But
about.
my brother didn't want to take over Dad's styrofoam company. I didn't want to take over Dad's styrofoam company.
Bunch
What
of
happened
dummies.
to it?
It went bankrupt.
It didn't go bankrupt.
folded.
He sold it.
It folded.
It didn't fold. My dad's
Todd, we need you to take over the business or we're going under.
my dad's company was like the second largest producer of like styrofoam. I think in the world. It was. I mean,
In the world?
Wow.
it was certainly the United States.
And you didn't want to take
And
over that company?
no,
That's smart.
I had no desire whatsoever.
So if you're telling me
No.
if your dad was still in business, then we would always have coffee cups in this break room here.
no,
We
it
had-
wasn't. It was Craft Foam.
It was
Oh.
custom foam, right?
Well, that was actually the name of a competitor, Custom Foam. How'd you know that?
That's because that's what my family does. We were in the custom foam business.
No, Custom Foam was actually the name of one of my dad's
Just
competitors.
kidding. We're in the plumbing business.
I know. And no, my dad sold the business to I
For
think,
how much?
I think the number one competitor bought my dad's business because they sold it. I didn't want to do it. My brother didn't want to do it, and that was it. End of the line.
You snit boys really let me down.
Had no desire. So the cop turned on his lights and sirens just north of the Snake Creek Bridge, but then Green refused to stop. He started to speed on US 1. Moreno reported that he decided to stop the chase for safety reasons. Good call. And then a deputy, Joel Torres, successfully spiked the Hyundai's tires. You know what that is?
It's 3 of the 4 tires is
no,
what that is.
I only did 3?
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. That was
There you go. That was number
that
4.
blew out the tires, and Green and a woman then jumped out of the car and started running in Key Largo. Florida Highway Patrol deputies then helped search for him. Deputies arrested Green, couldn't find the woman. Guy's facing trafficking charges, all kinds of crap. 14 more grams of methamphetamine were found, 4 more grams of, I'm sorry. So he's facing charges for the quantity. 14 or more grams of methamphetamine, 4 or more grams of heroin and cocaine, all kinds of drug paraphernalia, all kinds of junk. Driving with a suspended license, Roxanne.
Oh, Roxanne and this guy
oops.
have a lot in common.
Yeah, we do.
Fleeing and eluding police. Look at that, man. That's a moron in the news. All that stuff in your car, and you're driving like a freaking maniac. All right, guess what? That's the worst of the morons.
Yeah, maybe don't have all that stuff in your car.
I've got even more morons coming up. Hold on, it's next. Don't move, folks. Oh, and I got to confront Roxanne on something I heard yesterday. Hold on. All next. MJ Morning Show here on Q105. All right, it is the MJ Morning Show. It is 7 o'clock exactly. Can I get the time tone, please? It's 7 o'clock exactly. There we go. Thank you. What was that noise? What was that click noise? You hear that?
What was that?
Coop, is that little click on there? Yeah, that click is on there. I'm like, what's that little click deal? All right, it is the MJ Morning Show, 7 o'clock here on a Wednesday. And, this is my last day before I head to Egypt tomorrow.
I'm
for
so excited for you.
the whole scuba expedition in the Red Sea. However, our best ofs are going to be incredible. Coop, our best ofs you've been putting them together. You're saying that it is wall-to-wall brilliance.
Oh yeah, it's going to be really good.
And I'm telling you, a lot of our listeners probably, you'll hear things during the best ofs that you've never heard. So
That's the goal.
It's new to you. Remember the old thing on NBC? NBC must-see TV. If you haven't seen it, it's new to you. Remember when they did repeats?
Yeah.
That was their deal. If you haven't seen it, it's new to you.
I remember that.
Was it-
Coop, does oregano oil make it? I know we just did it like 2 weeks ago, but
Oh, oregano oil is definitely
Okay.
on there.
Well, it's also how long ago we did a segment doesn't matter as much as it does time.
Time. So what we do when we put best ofs together, and Coop does his best, if we do a great bit, a great segment like 8 o'clock, we'll run it maybe at 9:30, or we'll run it at 6:45. So we'll move it around, and because people typically have patterns, people don't listen to like the whole show cover to cover in many cases. Some cases they do. I'd love people to listen to the whole damn show. We come on the air at 6 a.m. We go off the air close to 10 a.m. Listen to the whole show every day. But the fact of life is that people have their set patterns and they listen to certain chunks of the show. I got to continue with the morons in the news. And then, Roxanne, I overheard something yesterday that I want to kind of drill into.
Huh.
And was this a conversation between you and Fester? You guys don't know what I'm going to talk
Yeah,
about.
I don't know what you're
but
speaking of.
I heard something, and I've got some questions.
Okay.
So let me finish up with the early morons in the news. And, Fester, I got to get into the Bob Saget deal.
All right.
Yep. So there are more Bob Saget questions, and I know that you're just tired of all the Bob Saget stories. I'm not. I love Bob Saget, and to me, it's a gigantic mystery on what the hell happened. It's an unsolved mystery. So we'll get into that here in just a bit. Continuing with the morons in the news, oopsies, 35 beer cans found during a man's arrest. His fifth DUI bust happened in Mount Juliet, Tennessee. A Mount Juliet guy is back in the slammer.
So he had 35 empties in his car?
Listen to this. Guy's back behind bars. Another DUI arrest. This is in Middle Tennessee. Dylan Langford. Is it Langford? Is that Ozark? What is it? Were they the Langfords, or was that a different last name? Ozark.
I don't know.
Yeah. So Ruthie, aren't they the Langfords?
Okay.
Ruthie?
Yeah, Ruthie. What's Ruthie's last name in Ozark?
I don't know. I've never seen it.
I thought you did see Ozark.
I only saw the first couple episodes. It was boring.
Oh, Langmore. I'm sorry. It's
Close.
It's the Langmores. All right. I know people are yelling at their radio. Dylan Langford, 30, was arrested just after 10 o'clock on Monday night, just a couple of days ago. According to the Franklin PD in Tennessee, an officer saw Langford make a traffic offense at the intersection of blah, 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 blah. After making the traffic stop, the officer determined that he was impaired, that he was drunk, took him into custody. Cops found 35 empties in the car.
Whoa.
And it's his fifth DUI arrest. What a bonehead. Get this guy off the freaking road.
So I wonder in what time span he drank those 35.
I mean, there's a lot of unanswered questions.
Of
here.
course there are, but still, who the hell drives around with 35 empty beer bottles in their car?
It must have been like in the movies where the guy gets pulled over and he's like, I haven't been drinking. And then the cop opens the door and all the bottles fall out.
It's all the
Wait
cans.
a minute.
That's a very good point there, Froggy.
I mean, it's 35. That's a lot.
Hey, you got to look this guy up. Some radio guy
What? He's a radio guy?
Oh, no.
okay.
I'm moving on.
I was going to say.
Sounds accurate.
Yeah, hey, it's the Dylan Lightford Show
Dylan Langford of the morning here. I'm hammered.
on Tennessee 102. All right. You got to look up this guy. Look up radio guy Dana Marshall
Dana Marshall.
from Kalamazoo, Michigan.
Oh yeah, I was just there.
You were, oh, that's right.
Listening
Did you
to
listen
Dana.
to the Dana
Yeah.
Marshall show?
Drank my
Roxanne,
coffee, commuted.
That's right. Dig Doug, your perpetual fiance, is from Kalamazoo.
Yes.
Hey,
Are you
it's
talking
the-
about 925 The River?
Hey, it's the Kalamazoo Morning Zoo. It's the Kalamazoo Morning Zoo.
The Zany Zoo Show.
Yeah, it's the Zany Kalamazoo Show. Hey, it's good morning.
MJ Morning Show.
Yeah.
Whoa, honk, honk. Quack, quack.
All
Wake
right.
up the zoo with
Yeah.
some animal sounds.
Hey, we found the Dana Marshall Show on WKFR 1033, Kalamazoo's hit music station.
Fantastic.
There's also a Dana Marshall at 925 The River.
You know what?
There's a lot of them. Yes.
Do you have a Kalamazoo station?
But this is Kalamazoo, right? This is,
Oh, it's Kalamazoo. Mine's Boston.
that is Kalamazoo. You sure that's the Kalamazoo?
I'm not sure if any
Oh,
of
yeah,
it.
it says, look at the bottom. It does say Kalamazoo.
Oh, yeah, Michigan. All right.
It's the morning Kalamazoo.
This dude, Dana Marshall, almost lit the entire neighborhood on fire.
That's a bit.
This guy decides to do his first open burn in his yard ever during a wind advisory day.
Oh. Oh.
My neighbor always does those.
You have a
He
neighbor
always
that,
burns stuff.
Really?
And he's like, you have anything you want to burn? I'm
you
like,
ser-
yes.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You have a neighbor that just does open burns in the yard?
All the time.
What do you burn?
What you want
I
to
don't
burn?
buy. He asked if I have any wood and sticks and stuff
You
and
could burn
branches.
yard scrap. You could. I had a neighbor like a couple years ago. All these leaves. He burned bags of them in the big, thick gray smoke.
Remember when I jumped through that air hockey table? He burned that.
Did he really?
Yeah, I took it home and he burned it.
One of the Froggy stunts with the fall concert series where
Yeah,
you
yeah.
jumped off the ladder right through the air hockey table you brought in?
And then that ended up getting burned at my neighbor's house,
What
just
you
right in
got?
his backyard.
What you got to burn? You got any couches, mattresses, love seats,
Air
Any-
hockey tables.
kitchen dinette set?
just stuff you need to make go away.
I think he just likes fire.
Well, then you call the Got Junk guys for that.
Fire.
All right, listen to this Dana Marshall guy. Is he a morning guy in Kalamazoo? I think he is. He does a wacky morning show, and I guess he's on fire.
He is the 2 to.
He doesn't do.
Oh, he just
No, wait, hold on.
afternoon drive.
Catch me on the air on 1033 weekday mornings. Okay, and then he's
What?
He's the afternoon guy on a different station.
Catch me on the air 12 hours a day.
Who the hell does 2 radio shows a day?
What
kind
an
of
idiot.
What kind of stupid moron does 2 radio shows a day?
All right, I don't know if the afternoon show is a simulcast of his morning show.
I'm sure it is.
That's almost your exact shift.
Let me tell you what this. Let me tell you what. Yeah, I do. I do 6 to 10, then I do 3 to 6. I've done it for like 20-something years.
That's why your hemorrhoids are so bad, because you sit down all day.
I stand up all day.
Oh, you do?
On doctor's advice.
You're standing up right now?
Yes, I.
Are you really?
Please shut up, Froggy. All you lazy sons of. You guys sit down the whole
sit.
show. Have you ever? I haven't sat down once in the entire year and 4 months we've been
No.
back.
I will challenge you to that.
I actually want a zero gravity chair when we build the new
I know.
studio.
That
right?
would be
Can
awesome.
I finish up?
Yeah.
Are we talking about Dana Marshall
Let me
still?
finish up talking about this Dana Marshall dude.
What did Dana Marshall do?
Hey, you know he's going to be told about this. You know he's going to be listening to the podcast. Hey, Dana, we wish you the best, buddy.
I don't.
To a,
Big
fe-
fan, Dana.
I don't wish you the best, Dana.
to a fellow broadcaster.
Who's been in fire trouble.
Listen,
Well-
we would dominate the Kalamazoo market. I hope Dana's out of a gig.
You want to put him out of work?
Give him advice on how to deal with radio fire situations.
That's right.
Hey.
Been down that road.
Hey, from one radio moron to another.
Let me give you some advice.
Hey,
Yeah, look up MJ Morning Show and Turkey Fryer Fire.
deny is what you do, Dana.
Deny till you die, buddy.
All right, here's the deal. This guy's a Kalamazoo, Michigan radio personality, and fire spread through his chain link fence into his neighbor's yard.
Gee.
By chain link fence.
He says, let me say, I work very hard on TikTok videos just so no one will watch them, but then I fall on a fire. The guy fell into the fire trying to put it out, and now everyone wants to see it. It was the very first, I guess, warm day that they had in Southwest Michigan in a long time, he said. So there was this wind advisory with a possibility of 60-mile-per-hour winds. Well, there you go. You start a fire in your yard. Those are great conditions.
Just blow embers everywhere.
Only you can prevent idiot fires.
Hey, jackass. Don't you see how windy it is?
It is. He said he wasn't using his head. Really? I just thought, oh, nice warm day. I'm going to build a fire. Wait, who builds a fire on a warm day?
Oh, it's nice and warm out.
It is really, man, it is so hot out. I'm going to build a fire.
Okay, hold on. This is Michigan.
Fire.
Okay. This
so
is
hot. I want some coffee.
Fire.
In Michigan, it's so cold. Fester, to your point, you can't even.
Fire.
All right.
You have to,
All right, Beavis. Gosh.
Go
to
ahead.
go outside to make a fire. It has to be warm enough.
Here's the rest of the story. Wind advisory day. He decides that he's going to build a fire. And he had a couple of boxes of stuff that he wanted to burn, Fester.
That's where it starts. And the warm day, MJ, is like 40, okay? So don't think it's warm like it's 85.
He tossed a couple of boxes and pieces of mail into the fire. What is this guy?
Mail?
This guy's a pyromaniac. What is he doing here?
I've done that before, just burned all the mail that accumulates at the house.
He then said, quote, my fiance walks out and says, why are you burning during a wind advisory?
What? She's right.
He's a thinker.
And she only has an IQ of 80.
Jeez.
And my male pride shut her down. And he says, I got this. Yeah, famous last words. Within seconds of the conversation with the fiance, the wind carried his fire into the neighbor's yard. Her leaves now are fire. Now the neighbor's yard is on fire. He's got a big old burn going on. And what does this guy do?
He jumps in it?
Jumps over the fence to try to put the fire out, and he jumps into the fire. My God. So he's climbing the fence, and he fell into his own fire into the neighbor's yard.
Ooh, oopsie.
He said, I forgot my age. I thought I could climb over a chain link fence. I cannot. I literally fell backward into the fire.
What a dunce.
I love him.
And he says, and my fairly large body
How big is this guy?
landed into the fire.
I'm pretty sure you could get over a fence if the fire's involved.
Here's a full body shot of this. Oh, he's easily 5'10", 5'20", maybe 5'50". Yeah.
Dude, I'll jump over that fence. I'll hurdle it.
I'm trying to find the video.
Anyway,
This must have been big news in Kalamazoo.
Oh, yeah, this is huge news. All the live trucks were out there.
Could you imagine?
Both of them.
Yeah, both live trucks were out
Hey,
there.
we got both news stations. Kalamazoo's Eyewitness News. They don't have accents like that in Kalamazoo.
No,
do
they don't.
No,
You're-
they have that that
The Midwestern thing, yeah.
like cat.
Yeah. You know, we went out. I caused fire. Whatever. Yeah, I know the
You want a
accent.
hoogie? You want a hoogie?
Oh, anywho, yeah. And anywho.
They do say some anywho's.
And anywho, you got the anywho's going on. All right, so good morning to Dana Marshall, some morning guy in Kalamazoo.
Kalamazoo. That's how you say it.
Kalamazoo, Michigan.
Mhm.
You know, my afternoon show is heard in Kalamazoo. So,
Is it?
Yeah.
He's probably
your competition, right?
He's a big fan.
Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, no, he's in the morning.
And he has an afternoon on another station, I guess.
Oh, yeah, so he is your competition.
Anyway, moving along. Additional morons in the news. Oh, man. Who doesn't like a good story out of the villages?
Florida's friendliest hometown.
Oh, look at this lady. Woman had cocaine hidden in her toaster.
All right. Was she trying to smoke it? Was she coming about a new way of...
How do you do that?
Holly Marie Kitely, 45. She lives in the Broyhill Villas. Do you have all kinds of Broyhill furniture in the Broyhill? And look at this beautiful living room set from Broyhill.
That's too fancy.
It's like a Price is Right prize. Come on down.
I don't know, but I don't know if you guys are like me, but anytime I meet somebody that lives in the villages, I feel like I'm meeting like a celebrity.
Do they still make Broyhill furniture?
Yeah.
I'm still stuck on that. Is Broyhill?
What is that?
I remember when I was a kid, every single bedroom set, living room set, kitchen dinette set, every freaking piece of furniture that was given away on a game show like The Price is Right was from Broyhill.
Yeah, Broyhill Furniture. Do they have stores?
I think they might have. Anyway, this woman, Holly Marie Kitely, she was booked late last week in the Lake County Jail on a Sumter County warrant charging her with violating her probation released after posting a $1,000 bond. She was put on probation. She was arrested on the cocaine charge in 2019 at her home in the Villages. Sumter County deputies had been called to the home for a well-being check, and during the visit, Kitely revealed that she had a white powder substance hidden in her toaster.
So she revealed it to them.
She did.
Wow.
So she was on probation. She was busted for violating her probation. And and the story is that at one point she was in trouble for hiding cocaine in her toaster. So you've got an illegal drug in what you just tell the police, oh, by the way, there's cocaine in my toaster.
Something you might want to check out in the toaster.
Yeah, you know, I make some really, really good Pop-Tarts of those that toaster with the cocaine in there.
The best.
Oh man.
Just sprinkle it on top of the frosting.
You ought to try my Pop-Tarts, man.
I've been watching some of these police documentaries on Netflix, and there's so many people say, I just thought if I told the police everything would be fine. And they end up in jail for a disproportionate amount of time.
Hey, listen, how about the dude that called the Hernando County Sheriff's Office to say that some guy sold him meth that he didn't think was meth? He thought it was bath salts.
Thomas Colucci.
Was that Thomas Colucci?
How do we ever forget?
I'm never going to forget him.
In Spring Hill,
The Looch.
this dude, Colucci, calls 911, the Hernando County Sheriff's Office, and said that, I bought some stuff from a guy in a bar. I think his name was Skitch. And, he told me it was methamphetamine. I think it's bath salts. This made national news where this guy calls the cops and he wants the sheriff's office to come over and test his meth to see if it's actually meth or if he got ripped off from the drug sale. What a moron. Hey, we have the call, right? Didn't you get the 911 call on that?
Yeah, we have that actually.
Yeah, that
Are
was
you serious?
Yeah, that was released. Hold on, here it is.
God.
This is the 911 call of the guy up in Spring Hill that called because he thought he was ripped off and wasn't actually sold meth. Here, listen to this.
911, what is the address of your emergency?
Okay, my emergency is this. I met these two young kids at the bar a couple nights ago.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, you're going to think I'm a really bad person, but he said he could get me meth. And these were young people, like 20s,
Right.
21, 20 years old. I'm 41. So I said, all right, whatever, take my number and call me if you can get it.
Mm-hmm.
He called me today, and he said, I got that stuff. How much money you got? I said, well, geez, I only got $20 because I'm just short on money right now.
Right.
He said, all right, I'm going to come, me and my friend are coming over to give it to you. And I heard him laughing in the background. And then they pulled up in the truck, and they looked like two shady characters. And they tell me, they give me this piece of meth, which looks like 3 times as much as you should get. But it looked just like it. And when I broke it up, it looked just like it. So I sniffed a little bit, and what I think I got was bath salt.
Okay. Yeah, we can get somebody for him. What is your address?
I don't want anybody to come in the house because I'm really paranoid. These guys are plotting to kill me.
Okay. We
Can
can
you
just...
just send an unmarked car so I can show him what he sold me? I really just want to show a police officer what he sold me.
That's the
That
greatest
guy's
thing I've ever heard.
That's
amazing.
That is a real call. That's Colucci. Oh, you thought he said the S-bomb.
Yeah.
He said shady, not.
Yeah, no, he said
I was
shady.
freaking out.
He
Two
said,
shady guys.
He said 2 shady characters. Fester's giving me like the dump it. You thought they said
I thought it called
two
characters.
Yeah, that was shady, not schnitty.
That guy sounds like a nice guy. He was like, listen, you're going to feel it. You're going to think I'm a really bad person.
Yeah, he
He
sounded
was
quite
just as
professional.
honest as you could be.
And there's one more Villages story today, folks.
The Villages, Florida's friendliest hometown.
Coop, do you have the guy's mugshot up on the website?
I do right now, yeah.
Fester, go to mjmorningshow.com. The only reason why I'm doing the story is, well, a couple of reasons. It is pretty good.
The primary reason, however.
The guy's mugshot is crazy.
Well, that's always one reason to do a story.
Aaron Jonathan I love this guy's name. Ganelli. Aaron Jonathan Ganelli, 31 years old, lives at Aloha Way in the historic side of the Villages. This dude was spotted about 8 p.m. Monday night at Lifetime Dentistry on US 441, and he had, I guess, a problem with trespassing due to his proximity to a nearby adult arcade. The guy was, I guess, trespassed. So the deputy advised Ganelli that he was trespassing, asked for ID. He was jittery, sweating. despite the fact that the temperature outside was like 50 degrees, he began to walk away. The deputy tasered him. However, the deployment struck the back of Ganelli's jacket, and it wasn't effective. Ganelli was, I guess, as he walked, he did fall to the ground. She deployed another taser and approached him, but he grabbed the deputy's wrist, grabbed her wrist in an aggressive manner, trying to take the taser away, tried to rip the taser out of the deputy's hand.
He is getting tasered, by the
All
way.
right, but wait a minute. The reason why I'm really doing this story, you got to see this guy's mugshot. Oh, my God.
Is he handsome?
Look at this guy's mugshot.
Let me see.
Who do you think he looks like? You got to think out of the box. Look at this guy's mugshot, Froggy. What do you think?
Are we talking about a celebrity?
Look at this. Is this guy scary or what?
Looks like The Undertaker.
No. Guys, he looks like demonic Shaggy from Scooby-Doo.
Oh, yeah.
He does.
I'm telling
He
you.
even has the beard.
He's demonic. Look at his goatee. Zoink, Scoob!
He's methed out. Shaggy methed out.
It's methed out scary Shaggy from Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
Dude, is that like spooky, scary, drugged up Shaggy? Fester, am I wrong?
Zoinks.
Zoink, Scoob!
Listen.
Look at me! I'm all tasered up good!
Don't mention Scoob.
Oh my God, Scoob! She just tasered me! Ouch! 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 How about
meddling kids.
Hold on. The Scoob, the Shaggy voice does not match this guy's persona. He's gruffed up a bit.
Dude.
I mean, he's killed the dog.
This guy is axe murderer Shaggy.
He ate
He is.
Scooby.
Zoink, Scoob! I feel like dismembering people!
Scooby's telling me to kill.
Let me tell you something.
My dog is talking to me!
I want you to know
Murder.
that Velma's a tease.
That Velma?
Velma, man, she's a tease.
Anyway, you got to see this guy's mugshot. I'm telling you, it's demonic possessed Shaggy from Scooby-Doo in real life. Go to MJMorningshow.com. We have it. MJMorningshow.com. Oh, Roxanne, your deal.
Yeah, I was hoping you'd forget that. I don't even know what it is.
No, I did not forget it.
Oh.
Your deal.
Also, we've got Froggy's Backward Songs Chunk 2 coming up in just a
It
bit.
has a name.
Yeah, what is it called?
Roxanne named it. Roxanne.
Back that song up.
Back that song up. All right, hold on.
Yeah.
It's coming up in a minute. Folks, we're back momentarily. The long chunk of MJ is next, and we're loaded. I haven't even covered half the stuff we're going to do. So don't move. We're back in a second here. Want to talk money? why do you remember we did this? We did this first thing in the morning on yesterday's show, and I think we came out of the box at like 6 o'clock, and I played the Stephen Colbert audio of him dissing Tampa Bay. And, Coop, we didn't replay it. Remember I said I wanted to replay it later in the show for the later crowd, and I wasn't reminded. Ultimately, I know the responsibility falls on me, MJ, but...
We also have 5 people here.
Yeah, I mean, it's not all Coop's fault. I want you to know, as far as the level of disses go...
Yes?
I didn't think it was a great diss.
What?
I did not think
What?
it was a great
Huh?
diss.
Huh?
Listen, as far as insults go,
Huh?
it was a lazy one.
It was lazy.
It was.
Well, we also made fun of that laziness.
Right. I am a fan of insults.
Stephen Colbert, this was on
Monday
night. Right. All right. So today's Wednesday. All right. Today's Wednesday. Monday night, Stephen Colbert commenting on the Tom Brady unretirement, which, of course, we predicted right here on the MJ Morning Show on several occasions. Stephen Colbert said this about Tom Brady's unretirement. Monday night's Late Show with Stephen Colbert.
My dear friend Tom Brady's not just returning for the love of the game, he's also set to make $25 million next season, which is, coincidentally, what you'd have to pay me to go to Tampa.
Oh, really?
It's a lovely play. It's lovely.
That's
I don't
funny.
even know where that joke. I don't know where that joke comes from.
Oh, really?
I thought it was pretty funny.
Not only is that a lazy joke, but
It is.
it's wildly inaccurate because a lot of people want to come here.
I thought it was pretty funny.
A lot of great things about the Tampa
Yeah.
Bay area. Listen, Stephen Colbert, he didn't write that. He's got a staff of like 20 writers. Oh, what can we say? Oh, $25 million. Let's make a disparaging comment that I need $25 million to actually go to Tampa.
Oh, so bad.
All-
There's
by-
cool people that live here.
By the way, all in dollar bills, so you can go to Mons Venus or 2001.
Right? See, that's
Yeah.
a joke.
Or, man, can you believe the Tanga Lounge has gone like, 20 years now? How?
Didn't it burn down, or was it because of the expansion or
No,
something?
it was the expansion.
Yeah.
Also, the Tex-Mex Cantina. Who remembers the Tex-Mex Cantina there right before you got to the Causeway, the Courtney Campbell? Man, they used to have that machine making the tortillas right in the middle of the restaurant. You remember that?
Yeah.
Right in the middle. The thing was cranking out those tortillas. I love that place, the Tex-Mex Cantina. Why? 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 And the Tanga Lounge.
Have you guys been to the Tanga Lounge?
Okay.
For real?
I was never in. Were
I was
you?
too young.
No,
Were you?
no.
I was never in the Tanga Lounge. But I was next to the Tanga Lounge like once a week because we used to love the Tex-Mex Cantina.
All right, so here's a story from June 11th, 2002.
Right.
And the first paragraph is the Tanga Lounge, and it's all the road work over there by the Courtney Campbell when they redid everything.
Yep. Look at that. And it's dated 2002. It was, 20 years ago, right?
Oh, so sad.
We should
Look
have
at
an
that.
anniversary.
And Stephen Colbert.
Avocados from Mexico.
That didn't make sense.
I hit the, well, actually, at the Tex-Mex Cantina, they had,
Avocados from Mexico.
yeah, so
I
it
thought
did
you were
make
going
sense.
back to
So
that.
in your face.
You're getting one joke ahead of yourself.
I hit the wrong button. So Stephen Colbert, you can take your crappy joke.
My dear friend Tom Brady's not just returning for the love of the game, he's also set to make $25 million next season, which is, coincidentally, what you'd have to pay me to go to Tampa. It's a lovely play. It's lovely. I don't even know where that joke comes from.
You should have to pay me to watch your show with your
Yeah.
stupid deformed ear.
Exactly.
Is that
So-
real crowd applause or is that like piped in?
No,
Nobody
that's-
would laugh that hard.
No, that's a real crowd. That's real.
real.
Crowd. Yeah, they got
All right,
a
so
live studio audience.
When you're at these shows, and I've been to like a couple of tapings of the Jay Leno Tonight Show,
Who's that big fat guy in the front? Who's that?
none of it's really that funny, but you almost feel compelled to laugh disproportionately more than it's worth.
Yeah, it's like when you go see a comedian. You're
Well-
like, whatever they say, I'm going to laugh.
They have an applause sign.
They have a sign.
They have an applause sign that they light up and flash when they want you to applause.
Why isn't that giant guy in the fifth row laughing?
Plus,
Jay
they
Leno's-
always have the warm-up guy that comes out first and warms up the crowd and says, hey, you just got to laugh at everything.
That guy was
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
Then Jay Leno comes out and he's like, yeah. I'm
And
like,
then they saw that Fester looked like he could use something, so they handed him a big box of,
Avocados from Mexico.
and they're very high in calories, by the way, very fat.
but it's a good fat.
It's a good fat. It is
a
good,
good
fat.
fat, yeah.
Good fat and a lot of calories. Yeah, Stephen Colbert, kind of a lazy joke. All right, Roxanne, I believe I overheard something yesterday.
I can only imagine.
Did I overhear you and Fester having a conversation that some texters commented that they saw you on the video and it didn't look like you had any makeup on yesterday?
That's rude.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't yesterday.
I'm sorry
All
to
right.
ambush you.
It was Monday.
Monday was
But-
no makeup day.
but you
Monday
were-
had no makeup.
But you were talking about it yesterday.
Yeah, Fester and I were chatting about it yesterday.
I heard you, and people really sent you messages that they noticed on our live video stream on MJTV that you did not have makeup on.
Yeah, people observe all kinds of things about us on these cameras.
First of all, I've watched you come into the studio because you don't come in with makeup on.
No,
You apply your makeup during the show.
I don't look at anyone until I have my makeup on.
But I see you when you
Makeup
come
goes on.
in, and you're naturally very pretty.
I appreciate that.
But
Thank you.
you don't need the makeup. I mean, why do you feel compelled to have to put makeup on every morning for these MJTV cameras?
It's just part of the routine. There's
All
just
right.
certain, I mean, the makeup is meant to accentuate certain things, and so I just do it. Like, it's a 5-minute makeup routine. It's not like patting on pancake makeup or something.
What did people say? Did they say you look ghoulish?
They said I looked ghoulish and hideous. and I
Nobody
should
said hideous.
do the whole show with a bag over my head if I'm not going to put makeup on.
No, they didn't.
So I put some on today. You're welcome.
No, you look fine without makeup. Did you know that you forgot to put makeup on
No,
Monday, or you completely zoned out?
I just forgot. I was tired, I guess. Oh, the time change.
Whoever.
So I just completely forgot. I went through the whole show. I'm like, something feels different.
Was it just one person that complained that you didn't have makeup or noticed that you didn't have makeup on, or was it number of
Well, it was a number, but more importantly, it was like something looks different today. I was like, yeah. that's-
So people said, "Oh, Roxanne, you look different
Yeah.
on MJTV today."
Oh, it's like they passively aggressively kind of
Yeah.
insinuated something's going on with you.
Yeah. So yeah, what's different?
And what was the other thing that I heard? Something about your teeth?
Yeah, so people commented
Oh,
on
okay.
Yeah.
This was something.
This will make you feel better,
But
Roxanne.
wait a minute, this was unrelated.
It's piggyback to the same conversation.
This piggybacks, but it is unrelated to Roxanne forgetting to put makeup on Monday. And Roxanne, you don't need to put makeup on. I'm telling you.
Thank you.
You're very pretty without the makeup.
This is why I don't want a camera on my face.
Well, you have the worst camera angle in
No,
the
it's
studio.
the best.
He actually is the best because you
Why?
can see him walk through the door and he moves everybody else.
Okay.
That's right.
So there's a good range. But on the MJTV chat room, Roxanne, people have commented on how white your teeth are.
Is that a bad thing?
Oh.
As opposed to
No,
yellow?
that's a great thing.
Are they like Ross in Friends when he did the fake tan and then his teeth looked so white?
Do you use a whitening product, or are your teeth naturally white, or
She-
do you have
Occasionally-
veneers or caps, or
No.
do you use that old whiteout stuff every morning to paint on your teeth? What?
What's worked for me for years is nail polish, just white nail polish.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, that's tasty.
That's not something you want to put out there,
That's
Roxanne.
it. Hey, I'm sure we got a couple of dumb listeners that are going to try that.
No, seriously,
Yeah,
what
don't
it is?
don't do that.
The point of delivering a joke sometimes is making it sound like a joke. You sounded so straight on that. Oh, yeah,
Some-
nail polish is what I use.
Okay.
No, don't do that.
This isn't a joke. Sometimes I drink a couple glasses of red wine and I forget to brush my teeth before I go to bed because I'm passed out drunk.
You
So
know,
that helps too.
you can't do that. Or if you have a bunch of red wine before you go to sleep,
You puke it up.
well, Froggy,
Before
stop.
you go to sleep?
No.
Oh, okay.
If you have a lot of red wine before you go to sleep, you at least have to swish water in your mouth to get the red wine kind of out of your gums and teeth.
How about
Why?
you brush your teeth
Because
before you go to bed?
If you have a light, you should brush your teeth. But if you don't, you got to swish and gargle with water, because if you don't and you have light colored pillowcases, you're going to wake up with wine stained drool on your pillowcases. Listen, I know I've done it before. All right, this is a public service from the MJ
Guys,
Morning Show.
That was another joke. I don't not brush my teeth before I go to bed.
All right, when
But-
your drool is wine colored, you're a
Yes.
wino.
I mean, that's an issue.
No, it's not.
I got wine colored drool again, babe. Time to cut back to drinking. What are you doing?
That's not the story. It's not the case with me. Stop it. Anyway, Roxanne, to whoever said that Roxanne didn't have makeup on and
Yeah, I'm
you,
tired.
you gave her a complex apparently.
Oh, come on.
But Roxanne, you don't need to put the makeup on. And by the way, folks, the entire MJ Morning Show is on MJ TV. We've got live cameras running from the beginning to the end of the show. It is all accessible at mjmorningshow.com. Plus, if you don't want to watch us live, you can watch us later on in the day because all the videos are archived. So you can, 7 o'clock tonight, you can watch the morning show and what we did and what we looked like in the studio. Right now, the camera's on me, right? Hello.
I will tell you right now, only one person of the four of us in the studio takes time to give themselves extra lighting, takes time to block out natural lighting coming in from the window to give themselves the best photographic angle.
And that's Fester.
Or remotely cares at all about wearing clean clothes.
And guess what? That's how I'm different from the three of you in that I'm a woman and women are judged by how we present ourselves more harshly than you three.
But this,
Hear her roar.
This complainer or this commenter, they didn't say you reminded them of the woman in the Seinfeld episode with the lighting. Remember? Remember? 1 minute she was really hot, next minute, remember that?
I feel like that. That's good lighting is everything.
Hey, let me see your man hands over there. Hang on. No, you've got very dainty, pretty, skinny, model-like hands.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Do you want something, MJ? Are you because this is the most compliments I've ever received from you.
I'm just being complimentary, and the compliments are genuine. They're not all faked up good.
Most of them are, but
in just a few minutes, folks, Froggy's, what are we calling it? Backward? What is the name of the thing?
Well, Roxanne said, like the old song, Back That Ass Up, remember? Right. She called it Back That Song Up.
Okay, Back That Song Up. This is where Froggy and Hal Herman, the game show host, they've teamed up to bring you these backward songs. We debuted it on Monday, and it was such a smash, we thought we'd do it again today before I leave for Egypt tomorrow. Oh, again, folks, I'm going to try to do live Instagram feeds and put up as many pictures as I can. I'm going to have a bit of an internet blackout for like 6 days. I'm going to have a total internet blackout, but you'll be able to, when I land in Egypt, I will do an Instagram live from the port before we actually go out on the Red Sea, where I'm going to be scuba diving next week. I will do live video. So, folks, follow me on Instagram. I'm Certified Todd Schnitt. Give me a follow right now. Certified TODDSCHNITT. My real name, that's right, MJ's real name is Todd Schnitt, for those who don't know. On Insta, follow me right now, Certified Todd Schnitt, and I will be doing some Instagram lives from Egypt, and I'll let you know exactly what's going on. So give me a follow. We'll do the backward song deal in just a matter of moments. First, though, couple of really bad dating stories here, folks, and you got to be careful whether you meet somebody on one of these dating apps or on another online forum or whatever. Have you seen these guys?
What happened? Which dating app or online forum did they use?
Are you aware of the hostage-taking, kidnapping story? Are you aware of the hot Iranian woman that wanted to exact revenge on an American because of that general that we took out with a drone? Remember that?
Yeah.
What?
Dude, this is crazy stuff. First of all, with who you meet on a dating app, just be careful. And I just meet in public places, I think, for at least the first 50 times.
Probably a smart idea.
All right, maybe 30.
In front of a police station or something.
I took out some sushi with the kids last night, and as I was waiting for the order, a couple of sushi places we like. Of course, I've been a customer of Yoko's for many, 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 many years in South Tampa.
Yeah.
Big Yoko's fan. Yoko and, Jeff and Daniel over there at Yoko's. And there's another place that I like on the other side of the bay. There's a place called Sushi Ken, and they have also great variety of fish. And you know where they are? They're right across from the original Hooters.
Wow.
Right across from the original Hooters on Gulf to Bay.
I'm glad you're bringing up sushi because today is Publix $5 sushi.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah,
oh,
so you'll find me at my Publix grocery case later.
Look at that.
Yes.
So I'm in Clearwater. Kids are in the car. I'm walking in to place our little takeout order for sushi. And guy says, "Hey, MJ." And I'm like, "Yeah, hey, how you doing?" I assumed he listened to the show because I didn't recognize him. And turns out he was with a nice young woman. They met online. It was like their first date. So
wow,
yeah,
that's cute.
But I felt like telling him, dude, you got to listen tomorrow at 7:45. You got to make sure this doesn't happen to you.
We're going to be talking about you.
All right, here's the deal. Late one night last month, a 24-year-old man headed to a Bronx, New York apartment, believing he was about to hook up with this pretty brunette that he met on Instagram. The New York Post, by the way, loves this story. It's like a cover story. It was a honey trap. This guy almost died. I mean, this is crazy. The woman who he was conversing with online, they met on Insta. Apparently, they found his profile, and there were a couple of things in his profile that said, ooh, let's go after this guy. He's a good victim. They were chatting on Instagram. They decide to meet. He's like, ooh, 1 o'clock, man. Oh, she is hot. I'm heading on over to her apartment. Guess what? He was kidnapped, tortured. It turned out that the woman was part of this group of sadists.
Oh.
What?
You mean like Satan worshipers?
Well, sadists.
Sadist is like sadomasochist, like you like to
What's
torture
that?
people.
Yeah.
Oh.
A sadist is someone
I
that
thought you were saying like Satanists.
No, a sadist. S-A-D-I-S-T. They spent hours torturing this guy. They kidnapped the guy. They stabbed him. And they demanded $100,000 in ransom when they called the guy's mother on FaceTime.
After they stabbed him?
This is nuts. Then the police finally found the victim. About 24 hours later, he was tied up. He was gagged. He was in the back of a van. He was barely alive. The beauty who lured him was Valerie Rosario, 22. She's now in a lot of trouble. She's going to go to prison for a long time. She's facing charges of kidnapping, attempted murder. Prosecutors say that the Lower East Side con woman allegedly coaxed the complete stranger to an address in the Bronx after they met on Instagram. He arrives around 1 a.m., and that's when this whole like movie plot twisted deal starts unfolding.
Fester has a photo of her. Is that the woman who lured him?
Yeah, that's the lure.
He gets in there. He's like, all right, man, this is going to be a great night. Woo, lucky time, about to score. That's when three other guys
Whoa.
3 other guys barge into the room, into the apartment. He gets pistol whipped. Then the accomplices stripped him of his clothes, put him in a bathtub, poured a flammable substance on him, and then burned him with a flame.
Oh, my gosh.
Dude.
So these are sick people. They're just doing this for their entertainment.
Yeah,
for their,
Does
kicks.
anybody want to meet anyone online after this?
No.
This is nuts. Sources said then the sickos allegedly lured the victim to the apartment because they were driven by money. And apparently on his Instagram, he was flashing money and things of value.
That's smart.
And they said, oh, this is a good target. That's why they went after him. And then she starts luring him in. Is that not nuts?
Sounds like sort of like one of those horror movies.
Yeah.
Guy was found wrapped in a furniture moving blanket with tape over his nose and mouth in a van parked in Queens, all from meeting a woman on Instagram.
He just wanted love.
Jeez.
Well, I don't know if we wanted love, but
You ready for the second one?
God, it's going to be as depressing as
Yeah.
that
So,
one.
where are we going after this one?
Well, I'm just warning people, be very careful with the whole dating deal out there, folks. Now, this is a crazy, like, international revenge story. Happened in Vegas with an Iranian woman. My God. 21-year-old woman, this attractive Iranian woman. Fester, you gotta look up the pictures on her as well.
okay.
This woman, there's a picture of her like with a tight dress hiked up and she's leaning against like an exotic car. 21-year-old woman allegedly stabbed her date inside a Nevada hotel room. Why? It was retaliation for the fact that the U.S. military took out an Iranian general with a drone strike back in 2020. So this Iranian woman decides, hey, I'm going to meet an American guy on a dating app, and I'm going to take out revenge for the fact that the U.S. killed this, was it Soleimani? What was that guy's name? I think
Qasim Soleimani.
Yeah, Soleimani. Yeah, he was a top Iranian military dude who was responsible for a lot of the military strategy and attacking U.S. troops.
Is that the guy with the ring?
This guy's a bad guy. Well, he rest in pieces. This was a bad dude. But this woman, this Iranian woman, a 21-year-old, decided that she's going to take revenge. Nika Nikubin, 21, charged with attempted murder, 2 counts of battery and burglary of a business. They're holding her in a Las Vegas jail on $60,000 bail. Nikubin and the man who she met on the dating site Plenty of Fish
Oh.
She was going to gut him like a fish.
agreed to meet at the Sunset Station Hotel in Henderson, Nevada on March 5th. They rented a room together. As they began having their relations in the room, she put a blindfold on the guy, turned off the lights, and he's like, oh, man, this is heating up. And then she stabs him. Revenge for the U.S. killing this Iranian terrorist general 2 years ago.
Wow. She's taking the war to you.
Oh, my. This is a sex revenge plot.
That's revenge is a dish best served cold.
Is this not crazy?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't Plenty of Fish like the Christian one?
It is. Is it?
I don't know.
Or that one's Christian Mingle, maybe.
I don't know.
I thought Plenty of Fish had the Jesus fish on it.
I don't think so.
I think you're conflating. I think you're
Conflating?
thinking. I think you.
Take him to the hospital if that's happening.
I think you're conflating.
All right. She actually met him on Plenty of Infidels.
Yeah, exactly. And she was on Plenty of Jihadists, is what it was. Man, I'm sorry. 2 crazy dating stories. I'm just letting you know. Online dating apps.
It's horrifying.
Let's be careful out there, folks. Oh, you know what time it is, Froggy? Whoa! It is time for. I keep forgetting the name of the thing. Rox, what's the name of it?
Back that song up.
Back that song up, man. This is a smash hit, and we thought we'd do it one more time before I leave for Egypt tomorrow. It's Froggy and Hal Herman's brand new. Where'd he go?
Hal needs his intro.
Oh.
It debuted on Monday.
Here he is. Ladies and gentlemen, Hal Herman. Froggy. Come on in, Hal.
How's it going?
All right, folks, let's fire up the phones now. This was so successful.
Good to be back.
This is where Hal Herman plays songs backward, and you have to identify what song it is.
That's right.
New little musical game show here. It's kind of like Name That Tune or something.
It's the easiest game show in the history of the world.
All right, let's go. Let's take callers right now. 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047.
Where'd my music go?
I turned it off.
No, I want that going the whole time.
The music just ended.
I love it. It gets me in the mood.
I faded it, but now.
Sorry, guys. I've been drinking for the last hour. I'm sorry. All right.
The last hour?
Yeah. I've been hanging out with
where's the top to your microphone?
I lost it again.
Dude, do you have it?
No, it's completely gone.
All right. Hal Herman wants you to call up right now. 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047. We'll play you the song, and you tell us what it is. The song, of course, is backward. 800.
It's backwards.
Yeah, I think it's backwards.
I say backward.
That's stupid.
Yeah. The song is backward. 800-990-1047. We'll play the song. You ID it. Let's go.
Man, I am excited to be back. I feel like I was just here a couple of days ago.
Yeah, you were just here a couple of days ago.
And it's such a hit that you haven't been back.
Let's go to phones. We'll start with Martin in Tampa. Martin, welcome to the MJ Morning Show. Martin, do you know how to play the backward song game?
I mildly.
Mildly, Martin. That doesn't sound very convincing.
The game explains itself.
We're just going to play a song, and you tell us what it is. It's backward. Here we go. Martin, name this backward song. Actually,
easy.
You gotta see Hal sing this.
It kind of sounds the same backward and forward.
Yeah.
Martin, do you know what song that is?
No, hang on. I'm trying to figure it out. Can you do it again?
Yeah, sure I can. Yeah, absolutely. I'll accommodate our listeners every day of the week. Here we go. All right there. I hear it. I hear it. Martin, do you know what song that is backward?
No, I don't.
Jesus.
Oh my gosh.
Martin, you do know how the game is played, right, Martin?
Of course he does. Yeah, all he has to do is name the song backward. That's
Why don't you ask
No, I
Gina?
don't know this song.
Hey, Martin, good try. Thank you for listening.
You know,
Thanks for playing.
The
See,
TV show, Martin.
this is where we go to another line, and that just freed up a line. And we got a bunch of songs, folks.
Oh, man.
800-990-1047 if you want to grab Martin's open line right now. 800-990-1047. Let's
I thought
see.
that was easy.
I thought it was very easy also. Ed is in St. Pete. Hey, Ed, welcome to the MJ Morning Show.
Good morning.
Ed, name this backward song. Ed, do you know that song?
I don't.
What?
Ed!
It's frustrating because yesterday I only missed one.
On Monday.
Okay, well, that doesn't do you any good now.
Well, Ed, two of the first callers are guys that I thought the guys would absolutely know this song.
Ed.
Oh, that's right.
Ed.
Ed from Ferris Bueller. Ed, what are you doing, Ed? All right, Ed.
It's
Sorry.
the same beat, forward and backward.
it's
It's the same.
Hey, don't give away any hits of my game show.
Exactly.
We're
Here we
doing
go.
good here. We're stumping the world.
I gotta get a female here. Let me get. Is Jamie a female on 3?
We'll find out.
Because listen, you have male Jamies and female Jamies. Hey, Jamie, welcome to the MJ Morning Show.
Hi, thank you.
Jamie, name this song backward.
Breaking the law.
What? What is it?
Yay.
Whoa. Say it again.
Breaking the law.
Breaking the law.
Yes,
That's right.
Very good. Finally.
Yes.
The female got it. How weird.
Look at that. I love when the women put the guys in their place. Jamie, you got it. Thank you for saving this thing.
Thank you.
I mean, the lead singer, Judas Priest, does dress like a woman, basically.
Hold on.
I mean-
I just heard her very own right dinger. Did you hear that thing? It went bling.
Yeah.
What was that? What was that?
What was that noise?
She's a robot. She was rebooting.
What was that noise?
My team. It's a Teams messenger.
Oh, tell him I said hi. Let me get on there.
Jamie, thank you very much for playing. Appreciate it. David, well, now we go to a new song.
Oh, finally.
All right.
Jeez.
Opens up a line, 800-990-1047. Let's grab David in Clearwater. David, welcome to the MJ Morning Show. How are you?
Oh, good. Thank God you've answered.
Oh, thank God you've
That was
answered.
really
Oh,
good.
like he's doing Milton Fludge Cow. Are you ready to play the backward song game?
Let's do this.
All right, here we go. Name this backward song.
Rock you like a hurricane?
What? Did you say? What'd you say?
Rock you like a hurricane.
What?
Oh!
How the hell did you do that?
That was fantastic.
Good job.
Dude, David, that was spectacular.
Amazing. Just amazing.
David, thank you for playing along. Absolutely, that was amazing. That was tremendous.
I was
No
afraid.
Yeah.
I was afraid that was going to be a lot of callers to get through.
All right, opens up a line. You want to play, folks. Still got about 5 or 6 more. 800-990-1047. Let me do the trip a day here. The trip a day song to win a 3-day staycation to the plantation on Crystal River is Walk Like an Egyptian by the Bangles.
Come on.
Oh, that's clever.
Come on, look at that. Was that specifically picked because I'm going to Egypt tomorrow?
Probably.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to play Walk Like an Egyptian in the 5 o'clock hour today. When you hear it, be the 7th caller to win the Q105 trip a day song. That easy. All right. Back to the phones here. 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047. Let's grab Michelle in Tampa. Hey, Michelle, welcome to the program.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, Michelle. We're going to play the backwards song now, Michelle, and you tell us what is this backwards song?
God, I'm in a trance.
Wow.
It's almost like she's singing it in Russian.
Yeah.
Duh. Michelle, what is that backwards song?
Sweet dreams.
Oh, wow. Wow. People are killing it today.
Dude, this is great. You got it.
Everybody's winning a prize today.
Nothing. Michelle, congratulations and thanks for listening.
Thank you.
Thanks for your support in my new game show. Back that song up.
By the way, folks, in about 10 or 12 minutes at 8:15, there's a story you got to hear. A friend of ours in a car accident yesterday.
What?
And a friend of ours in a car accident yesterday. You're not going to believe what happened. You've got to hear this story.
My goodness.
8:15, so minutes away. We'll tell the story as soon as we finish up the backward song dealie here. Let's grab Caleb in Sarasota. Hey, Caleb, welcome to the MJ Morning Show.
Hey, good morning.
Morning, Caleb. Are you ready to play the backward song game?
Yes, sir.
Let's go. Name this song. Caleb, do you know it?
Wow. That's a tough one. Can I hear it one more time?
Yep, here we go. Caleb, what is it?
Oh, Caleb, you're going to kick yourself.
Caleb, no idea?
No idea.
Caleb.
Oh, man.
You stink.
All right, the second time I got it. I heard it the second time.
You're the worst, Caleb.
Let's go to Amanda in Wesley Chapel. Hey, Amanda, welcome to the MJ Morning Show.
Hey, guys. Good morning.
Good morning, Amanda. Name the backward song.
It rocks.
Amanda, do you know it?
Is it We're Not Gonna Take It?
We're not gonna take it anymore.
You're all worthless and weak. Now drop and give me 20.
Yeah. The stars of Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Twisted
Is that a pledge pin on your uniform?
I've been a broadcaster a long time, and I believe you popped a couple P's on that one.
That was intentional.
I think so.
Let me take the windscreen off. Was that a pledge pin? Pledge pin on your uniform?
Well, I went to the Connecticut School of Broadcasting. That kind of stuff gets you kicked out of school. So,
oh, man. Hey, congratulations, Amanda. You got it. Absolutely fantastic.
You're going to be expelled.
Oh, that was a good one.
Thank you. Thanks for listening, Amanda.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Awesome.
Bye, Amanda.
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
Hal, did you really go to Connecticut school?
Hey,
It took me 7 years to
the
get there.
women are kicking the guys' butts today. This
we
is
really
great.
are.
I love it. Fantastic. All right, let's grab, how about Scott in Newport Richey?
Hey, I love a Scott.
Hey, Scott, welcome to the MJ Morning Show.
No, thank you. How you guys doing this morning?
We are doing well. Scott, name this backward song. Oh, this is easy.
This ain't real.
Sharp dressed man.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. What do you say?
Sharp dressed man. One for the guys, you know?
Yes.
Thanks,
I can't
Scott.
believe it. This game is too easy.
Well, I mean, MJ, that one almost sounded identical.
That was very close. And
Yeah.
by the way, that sharp-dressed man, not to be confused with...
People say Fester is a large, rude man.
Yeah,
that's funny.
Yes.
Play that backwards.
People say Fester is a large, rude man.
All right, Scott, congratulations, buddy. Thanks for listening.
Have a great day. Thank you.
You too, Scott.
Yeah, look at that, man. This thing's a smash.
I'll tell you what, it's
fantastic.
amazing how people are getting this, and they can hear it in reverse. It's an amazing thing.
All right, let's go back to phones.
I had nothing to say, really. I don't even know why I was talking.
It's barely even your game show, Hal.
No, I'm just going to go use a restroom.
It's really MJ's game show here. You're just dressed up in a coat.
I gotta move this thing along. Hal's gonna dilly-dally.
I will not. If you let me do one of them.
Go ahead, Hal. You
All
do.
right. Who is on the phone right now?
Say hi to Kelly in Lakeland.
Hi, Kelly.
Hey.
Hey, how old are you, ma'am?
Well, a lady never tells her age.
Oh, well, I just want to say, where
That's
are you
right,
from?
girl.
Where are you from?
I'm from Lakeland.
I said Kelly in Lakeland.
Are you flirting, Hal?
So, are you a
It
single?
does sound like it.
Are you single? Are you a single lady?
No, I'm married.
Oh, how long have you been married?
23 years.
You know, maybe we should
What's
give
your
this-
husband's name?
God.
His name is John.
What does he do for a living?
All right, maybe we should give this back to MJ.
Well, you don't like the way I host? I'm not done yet.
It's taking a
talk
while.
show.
And
It's a talk show.
he does what, ma'am?
I'm dropping off my daughter at school. Say goodbye. Say bye, Kate. Bye.
Bye, Kate.
How old's Kate?
How old's Kate?
Oh.
How old? How old's Kate?
She's 13.
Oh, have a great day at
13.
school, Kate.
How does it feel to have a teenager?
Yeah, tell Kate that Hal Herman's trying to pick up mom.
This is so strange.
Yeah. All right.
What kind of car do you drive?
This is like it's not a game show anymore. It's a talk show slash love connection.
It's Love Line with
How
Hal Herman.
much annually do you pay for your children's schooling? Am I going too slow?
All right, Froggy, we just...
All right, let's get to it. Can you do this song and name it in reverse? Let's go.
All right.
Now,
Oh my God. I've got them all right, but this one. Oh my God.
Kelly, you don't know that.
you
That
don't recognize that voice?
that was a #1 song for many, many weeks.
Is it a Bon Jovi song?
Oh, God.
Yeah, no clues. No clues.
Sorry.
I'll tell you what. I'll play it one more time. Here we go. Listen carefully. It's pretty easy. Any idea?
I don't know.
I have a clue for you.
No
clues, Roxanne.
Roxanne?
All right, Kelly, thanks for playing along.
Sorry.
Bye, Kelly. I'll text you later.
Kelly, thanks for listening.
Yeah, tell John Hal says hello.
John. What is he? A toilet?
Shut
up, Froggy. Actually, we have a John next.
Great.
It's Kelly's husband's
Let's
on the phone.
do it, John.
Yeah. John in Hernando. Hello, John. You're on the MJ Morning Show. Johnny.
Good morning, MJ. How are you?
We are doing well. John, she didn't know it. Do you know this? Listen.
I got it.
What is it?
Sweet Child of Mine.
Yes! Wow. You nailed it. You guys know I can hit that note.
Hey, you got right up there.
That's right,
Hal.
baby.
John, congratulations. You got it. Good job, buddy.
That's the kind of man Kelly deserves.
A couple more to go. I got 2 more.
No, 2 more. I want to do 200 more.
Hang on a minute. I've got 3 more.
I want to go all day. Yeah.
3 more. Lori is in Largo. Hey, Lori in Largo. Are you ready to play the backwards song? Hello?
Lori.
Lori hung up.
Lori.
Hey, dude.
We've never had anybody hang up ever.
Our phones just crashed.
Yeah, they did.
Did we lose every line?
Coop, what happened? Every line just dropped.
Okay, we're going to have to...
What?
Fill them back up?
I don't know.
Oh, my, what is wrong with this phone system?
Did Luke do that?
Every single phone line just dropped. Oh, wait, there's 1 on hold. We've got 1 surviving phone.
Did Coop ruin my game again?
No, it was the equipment.
Are you sure?
Guys, did you hear the...
All right, they're calling back. Let me
Call
screen
him
these.
back. Give him a second.
There was a click. Did you hear the click?
Yeah, that was weird.
There was
And then
like-
it just canceled
There was
all
like
those
a,
lines.
There was a... and then every line just dropped.
There's another game show host in town that's been trying to sabotage me for years. I bet you it was him.
I bet you it was.
One line remained. For whatever reason, this one didn't get disconnected. Jason in St. Pete, are you there?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Jason.
I don't know what happened, but every line was jammed, and then
Everybody's back.
all the lines dropped. All right, I need you to name this backwards song. Here we go. Yeah, this might be tough.
That voice.
You know, it's a very well-known song. Any idea what it is, Jason?
Give him a chance.
It sounded like Crazy Train.
It was.
I'm going off the rails on a crazy train.
Wow. That was fantastic,
That was
Jason.
very impressive.
Yeah, I thought that was an easier one.
Jason, great job, buddy. Thank you for playing along.
Ozzy sounds the same forward and backwards.
Yeah, garbage forward, garbage
That's
backwards.
it. Overrated.
Two more. Hey, Coop, unfortunately, not all the callers that were legitimately on hold were able to get back in because I'm seeing all different names now on the board.
Dang it.
As you know, the phone lines just crashed.
Hey, pick up Lori in Largo, line 4. She just called us back.
Okay. I was about to go to Lori. Thank God she got back in.
MJ, my game show was so popular that it blew up your phone line.
All the other names are different on the board, though, but I will grab Lori in Largo. Hey, Lori, welcome to the MJ Morning Show.
Hey, MJ, how are you today?
We are doing well. Lori, so what happened? The phone just disconnected and it dropped you, right?
Yep, it just disconnected.
Yeah, our whole phone system just crashed.
Sabotage.
All right, Lori, name this backwards song. Do you know what it is? What is it?
I don't.
Oh.
I don't either.
That's a tough one, right? I mean, you would think it'd be easy. But it is
sounds
tough.
like Crazy Train from Ozzy Osbourne, but I don't think that's
No,
that was just the last one.
That was the one before.
We just did that one.
okay.
Yeah.
But you're right, it does.
All right, Lori, thanks for getting back in. I appreciate it. All right, all new callers now. This might be tough. Lori just opened up a line, 800-990-1047. You know what that song was backwards, 800-990-1047. Let's grab Caroline in Tampa. Hello, Caroline. You're on the MJ Morning Show.
Hi, MJ. Hi, guys. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, Caroline, name this song backward. Here we go. Do you know what it is?
Oh, my God. I have no idea.
What?
Oh, my God.
Professor, you know?
I don't
think
either.
so.
I don't know it.
This is a hard one.
Yeah, it is.
All right. Thanks for trying, Caroline. Let's
This is
go.
the first one I don't know.
Let's go with Diana. Diana St. Pete. Hello, Diana. Welcome to the MJ Morning Show, Diana. Let's see if you know this song backward. Here we go. You don't hear that?
That drum roll.
All right. Diana St. Pete, what song is that?
That is like the hardest one you guys have had, but it sounds like a Beatles song, but I don't know what song it is.
Beatles song.
This is going to be the one.
Wow. No, it is not a Beatles song. Diana, thanks for trying. Let's grab Fawn in Tampa. Hello, Fawn. Welcome to the MJ Morning Show.
Good morning. How are you?
We are well. Fawn, are you ready to play?
Yeah, I am.
Here we go. See if you can save it. What is this? Fawn, do you know what it is?
Come on, Fawn.
I think it's Come On, Eileen.
Good job,
Eileen.
Fawn.
Oh, man.
It sounds quite different backwards.
My goodness.
I heard a lot of the similar notes.
Did you?
Yeah. Come on, Roxanne.
Fawn, incredible job. Thank
Good
you.
job.
Thank you, Fawn.
Thank you.
Awesome name, too, Fawn.
We
Yes.
have the last one now. This is the last song of this edition.
This is the last song until we come back in. If we ever do this game show again,
Yeah.
I might just cancel it forever.
Last song. Let's grab Sherry in Tampa. Hello, Sherry. Welcome to the MJ Morning Show.
Thank you.
Sherry, name this song backward.
Walk like an Egyptian.
Oh, my gosh.
What did you say?
Walk like an Egyptian.
Walk like a Egyptian.
You got it. And, there's significance that, look at Hal put a significant song as last.
You see that? I'm thinking of you.
Hal, why did you put Walk Like an Egyptian, which our caller Sherry got? Why did you make that the last song?
Because it is the 33rd anniversary of the Bengals.
Wow, really?
Yeah, I'm a big fan.
I'm leaving for Egypt tomorrow. By the way,
You're going to Egypt? Are you nuts?
Sherry, did you know that I'm going to Egypt tomorrow?
Oh, yeah. I listen to you guys. Be safe there.
Thank you very much, Sherry. Oh, hey, are you on Instagram, Sherry?
Yes, I am.
Do you follow me on Instagram?
Yes, I follow you.
All right, fantastic. Because I'm gonna do some Instagram lives from Egypt before we leave to go out on the Red Sea to go scuba diving. Sherry, thanks a lot for listening and following, folks. If you're on Insta, I'm gonna do as many Instagram lives as I can, and then after I have internet service, once I'm back up, I'm gonna post videos and pictures of what the Red Sea looks like underneath.
Is it going to look red?
So it's not red. Give me a follow on my Insta. My personal Insta is Certified Todd Schnitt. That's Certified TODDSCHNITT. Certified Todd Schnitt, my real name. Give me a follow on Insta, and I'll post all kinds of stuff when I have internet service available. But I will shoot video before we leave the port to go out on the Red Sea. I will do a couple of Instagram lives. So give me a follow, Certified Todd Schnitt. Hey, Froggy, I'm sorry, Hal.
Hey, how about you end my game show and stop talking about your me trip? Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen,
welcome to... Wait, it's over.
It's over.
Thank
It's
you
done.
for being on...
Thank you, Hal.
Back that song on!
Can you say the name of the game show that we can actually understand what the name is?
Back that song on!
Rox, what's the name of the song, the game show?
Why don't you back that song up?
That's right, back that song up. We'll be back next time. This has been a Froggy production.
All right, I've got to get... First of all, let me turn the damn music off. Hang on.
Just stop it.
Can I hang out for the rest of the show?
Hold on, why is it not going
Yeah,
off?
I like that. I like it. Keep it going. Yeah, I like it.
It won't shut off.
It's the music when it stops.
You guys don't want me to leave, huh?
What a shocker. The computer system doesn't work around here.
All right, guys. I'll see you later.
Hey, Froggy, you got to come back. You got to hear this story.
I'll get Froggy. Don't worry.
I've got to get a family friend on the phone. He was in a car wreck yesterday. This is a family friend, car wreck. This is a young family friend. He's the son of our very dear friends. Got to get him on the line. I got to find out if he wants us to use. Well, I guess his first name's not bad, but hang on. All right. Calling up our longtime family friend's kid, who is 18 years old.
And he was in a car accident.
In a car wreck.
Was he the hitter or the hittee?
Now, let's get the whole... You're not going to believe this.
All right.
This is a crazy story.
Hey, good morning.
Hey, I can use your first name, right?
Yeah.
All right. It's Josh, and Josh is the 18-year-old son of very dear friends of Michelle and I. It was a Michelle and me, which is the correct one. Anyway, Josh, Michelle told me the story, and this is nuts. Michelle said, tell the story exactly the way you told it to her on the phone early yesterday evening, okay?
Okay.
All right, so Josh is 18 years old. Josh you're a senior in high school. You got accepted. You're going to University of Florida next year, right?
Yeah, maybe, most likely.
All right, most likely. All right, well, congratulations.
I mean, Hillsborough Community College is a great choice, Josh.
Wherever you decide to go. All right, so Josh, tell everyone about this car wreck. This is nuts. Listen, what happened?
Yeah, so me and my friend were driving down Kennedy, and we get to the intersection at Lois. The light turns red. It's not like we had to halt to a stop or anything. We just slowed.
All right, you're in South Tampa. You're driving down Kennedy, and are you heading east or west?
We were heading west.
West, and then you're at Lois. So right there, you got the Marathon gas station. You've got the Circle K Shell station, and then you have that kind of seedy mini mart on the left side. All right, I know exactly where you are. Go ahead.
So we come to a stop, and we're sitting there for like 5 seconds, and then we hear just a tiny little tap in the back.
A little tiny tap.
And so my friend gets out and he checks it.
Now, was your car jolted? You hear a tap, but did you feel a bump in the car?
We felt a tiny bump, but like we weren't getting like whiplash or anything.
Okay, so this wasn't a major catastrophic accident.
Hold on. By the way, Kemp Rouge and Green would say, don't say you didn't get whiplash yet, because injuries can pop up well after the actual accident.
Yeah, but like I don't even think we moved in our seats. It was just a tiny little tap in the back.
So far, you're a terrible witness. Okay.
So you get rear-ended at Kennedy and Lois. You're in the left turn lane, and a car runs into you. All right, go ahead.
So my friend gets out. He checks. Tells me there's a little dent. And he's looking at the person. The person's asking, "Is it okay? Is it okay?" It's a probably 60-year-old lady.
Let me get a full description. About a 60-year-old female, ethnicity, please.
White.
60-year-old white woman. What kind of car was she driving? Do you know?
Yeah.
It was. It wasn't like an SUV. It was like, I think it might have been a VW coupe. It wasn't a very big car.
Like a crossover?
It was just kind of a little sedan.
All right,
like the Passat or something.
A Jetta.
A Jetta.
All right.
A VW Jetta.
The car taps you. You guys get out, and she gets out. 60-year-old white woman. And what happens next?
She did not get out.
Hold on. Oh, she did not get out.
So my friend is out of the car. He's looking at the dent, and he's telling the lady, "Just come follow us. We're going to pull over onto a side street, and we'll exchange information." And so I turn on my blinker, get into the left turn lane. She follows me into the turn lane. I wait to go. I leave plenty of space for her to go. I take a left onto the side street.
Onto Lois. So you're turning onto Lois, right?
I'm turning onto Lois.
Yep.
And as I'm turning, I look in my rearview mirror, and instead of following me, she just zips around, takes a U-turn, and we never saw her again.
Oh my God!
Gotcha. Yeah, she's out.
And she's gone.
60-year-old hit and run.
Wow.
I'm out of here.
Wow. Holy crap. And there is damage to the back of, and this is your mom's old X5, right?
Yes.
And there is some damage to the metal above the bumper is what she hit? What she actually hit?
It's like in between like the bumper and the start of the trunk.
The tailgate.
All right.
Yeah.
So, Josh, lesson number one here.
Wow.
First thing you do, you take a picture of the license plate of the person.
100%. You go get a license plate number immediately. Also, Josh, listen, I'm not going to lecture you here. You're a fairly new driver. You're 18 years old.
No. I'm going to lecture you because you sound very dumb. The first thing you do is you take a picture of the driver's plate, the license plate, so you know who you're dealing with.
Listen, hindsight is 20/20. Listen, this is a life lesson. But yeah, Josh, first of all, you want to call the cops immediately. In any car accident, just call 911 and get the cops to the scene so there's a record of what happened with law enforcement. And then, of course, try to get a license plate number. So this lady, she hightails it. Okay, we'll just turn on to Lois, follow me, we'll exchange. So you guys said, hey, we'll exchange information. Was that what the conversation was about?
Yeah, we were like, because I put my arm out the window, said go. My friend is telling her, let's go over, and we're just going to exchange information.
And she hooks a Yui, and she's gone.
She probably had a lot of drugs in the
Well,
car.
hang on. Now, Josh, there are a couple of explanations of why this woman probably did what she did. If I'm missing anything, guys, jump in.
All right.
Either she had a suspended driver's license, and when the cops showed up, she was going to be in trouble. Maybe she had no car insurance. Again, when the cops showed up, she'd be in trouble. Maybe she was drinking and she knew that she would probably be tested. If the officer detected the smell of alcohol, she might have been asked to do a field sobriety test.
What time did this go down?
This was around like 10 a.m. yesterday.
She was probably drunk.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, those South Tampa women get started early.
10 a.m., she was probably already liquored up.
He's laughing. He
No,
knows.
but seriously, there are a couple of options here. Suspended license, no insurance, drunk, maybe drugs in the car. I mean, who knows? She might have had a purse full of pills.
Or she's like, hey, I'm 60. I'm not going to get put together by these whippersnappers. Screw these kids. I'm taking off.
Or she is broke and couldn't pay for the damage, or again, she had no car insurance or was afraid about her premiums going up.
Or she's wanted for murder.
But what kind
Or that.
Oh, wait a sec. Roxanne with another option.
There's that.
Maybe she's a female serial killer like Warnos, and she was going to be caught. Maybe she had a body in the trunk.
Oh.
Very possible.
Those VW Passats, I mean, if you bend the body right, I guess you could get a small person in there.
You twist it up like a pretzel.
Yeah, you put a couple of dwarfs in there, maybe.
But, to this 60-year-old woman, if you're listening, shame on you. Shame on you for putting together and pulling the big old Wambuki U-turn on these guys.
Not cool.
All right, so isn't that a Camrad corner?
I believe it.
I thought every major intersection in town has a camera on it.
But do they record them, or are they just so the traffic monitors can see if there are problems? I don't think they're always all recorded at Kennedy and Lois.
I don't know.
You should find out.
I mean,
because that could help.
I mean, it might be worth a call to the non-emergency TPD line.
I would like this woman to come forward.
A lot of situations like this, that's happened to me like 20 years ago when I got hit, and there's nothing you can do about it.
I know this lady.
The cops are like, sorry.
Yeah, most likely. Oh, did you call the police after she fled?
We didn't.
Oh yeah, you also, Josh, you want to call the police?
You're not gonna do nothing.
I would do it today. I still would make a report, and I still would call the police and say, yesterday morning we had a fender bender, and we're about to exchange information, and this very evil woman, she left the scene. She faked us out.
I don't know if we need to call her very evil.
Did you take a picture of the plate, son?
But Josh, that is a sad story, and obviously you've learned a lesson. Luckily, the damage is not that severe. It's if I looked at the back of the car, would I say, yep, you got hit right there?
I mean, yeah, you can see it.
Okay, all right. All right, Josh, listen, I'm going to ask this woman to come forward. Lady?
Yes. Yeah, that'll work.
60-year-old hit-and-run driver, or if anyone knows her, I need you to call right now, 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047. All right, Josh, we'll see what happens. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for telling the story. But listen, you learned a lesson, didn't you?
Yeah.
And that's the most important thing, that you learned a life lesson here.
Yep.
And no neck pain, no back pain, like 24 hours later here?
No, not yet. Hopefully
All right.
not.
All right, buddy. Thanks, Josh.
Sure about that?
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me.
All right, we'll talk to you soon.
Sure you have no neck pain?
We got to go to phones. We got to take some calls here.
About
hit and run
elderly
victims?
Old ladies in the Volkswagens hit and runs.
We're
not elderly.
We ought to. 60 years old is not elderly. All right, we ought to take some calls, folks. You've heard Josh, our family friend's story just now. Anything you want to add? Has that ever happened to you? Have you ever been in a hit and run? Anyone ever take off on you? Do we have any police officers that are listening right now? Anybody want to offer a suggestion? You ever witness anything crazy? Anything you want to add to what you just heard? 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047. Anybody ever take off on you and you happen to have the license plate number? There's a myriad of different stories that we can get from listeners here. What would you like to share and add? 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047. And, also, in discussing with Josh, did we miss anything? Anything that we might have missed in the story and any of our suppositions?
I have a crazy hit and run story. So I was coming down Racetrack Road and I was taking a left onto Country Way. And it was at night, probably about 9 p.m. And there was a van. And this car came towards the van, took a right, and careened right into it.
Wow.
So picture if you're taking a right turn
Yep.
and you smash into the car that's waiting to make a left turn.
Wow.
Okay. And they smash and they just kept going. So that, I mean,
how long ago was
didn't
this?
even hesitate. Probably 10 years ago, maybe.
Wow. And
So-
just crushed in the whole side of the car?
Yes. Yes. But listen,
Yeah.
we followed him.
You followed him?
Yes. So I called 911. But we follow him into his neighborhood.
Wow.
And it was like this windy apartment complex. So
Ooh.
we're like on his tail.
In a van, like a Buffalo Bill van?
Yeah. No, he wasn't in a van.
Could you help me get this couch in the back of the van? A little further back. Did the guy have a cast on his arm?
No.
Are you a size 14? No,
So-
Roxanne might be a 2.
A little further.
All right. So what happened?
So he pulls in, he gets out of his car, and he is hammered.
Wow.
Meanwhile, I've called 911. I've told them what I'm doing. And they're like saying, be careful, stay,
Right.
you know.
So you call 911. 911, what's your major emergency?
Yes, I just saw a car smash into another car, and I'm following the perp right now.
What a Karen.
All right. Please. That's funny, Froggy.
Thanks, operator.
Yeah.
That's what,
Can you help me, operator?
You're what's wrong with society, man.
Hey,
Damn.
listen, you laugh about it, but you've had those 911 dispatchers. Some have been fired.
For dismissing claims like that, yeah.
For being, nasty. Listen, most 911 operators are angels. And what is a saints, if you're a guy. But most 911 operators are fantastic. Let me get a phone.
Listen, I got to tell you what happened.
What's the finale?
So the finale is he was so drunk, he kind of looked at his car, observed it, and shrugged his shoulders and starts to walk inside. So then Doug starts filming him. Okay. And he's stumbling and bumbling all over the place.
God.
And so the cops finally arrived. The guy's already gone inside. And the cops are like, we can't do anything about it because he's gone inside.
Right.
Not a thing.
And then, what? Because when the cops knock on the door, all he has to do is have a beer in his hand.
Yep.
Or a liquor, or just say, "Oh yeah, I just had a drink." Yeah. Once you're inside,
that works.
Listen, I know.
I know a guy.
We know a guy we know a radio guy that did that. That was pulled over, liquored up,
and it worked, right?
Fled the scene, went home, and answered the door when the cop showed up at the house. Answered the door with a beer in his hand. Hey guys, I was supposed, and guess what? Couldn't prove that he was drinking at the scene or drunk at the scene. So
just answer the door with a handle of vodka.
All right, let's go to phones on this. I've asked for calls. Let's grab Mike in St. Pete. Hi, Mike. You're on the MJ Morning Show on Q105.
Oh, hey, thanks. First time caller. You got a great show.
Thank you. Go ahead.
All right, I was sitting at a red light in St. Pete, and this was a long time ago, about 20 years, and a cop in a cop car rear-ended me, and I was stopped at the red light.
Wow.
Yeah, it wasn't a big rear end or no injuries, but I look back, and it's a lady cop, and she kind of looks stunned, and I was like, do I really want to mess with this? I might lose this one. So I just kind of, with light turned green, drove off, and she let me go. I mean, she rear-ended me, but...
She rear ends you. You say, wait a minute. When you said, I don't want to mess with this, did you have anything suspicious in your car by any chance?
Back then, 20 years ago, I might have.
What might you have had in the car, Mike?
Oh, maybe some weed or something.
There you
That's
go.
a good possibility.
You know what? I think everybody just no harm, no foul. You're okay. The cop's okay. Sorry about that. On you go.
What city was it?
St. Pete.
So it was was it a sheriff's department or was it St. Pete Police?
Gosh, it was the. I'm not sure because I could only see I didn't see the side, and I didn't want to look back too much.
I mean, hold on. It could have been like a Wackenhut security guard for all you know, Mike.
Exactly. Mike, thanks for the call. Let me grab Wendy in Tampa. Hey, Wendy, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Go ahead.
Hey, good morning.
Morning.
I was just calling. My son was in a hit and run. We actually live in Zephyr Hills. There's one way in and one way out. He was rear-ended. The guy pulled over. He got tired of waiting and then took off. So the cops came. But that's not the fun part of the story. A couple of weeks later, because there's just one way in and out, he was coming home from work in his work truck and seeing the same car that hit him. So he turned around, chased him down 301, got his tag number, and the guy ended up getting arrested and going to court and all of that.
Wow.
Great story. Thank you. All right, I'll take a couple more here. 800-990-1047. If you're just tuning in, we just had a story on. Where'd Roxanne go?
She's having issues this morning.
She had to go to the restroom.
I don't know.
What happened?
I
She
don't
said she
know.
had to go to the restroom.
Not everybody's built for these 80-minute talk breaks. I gotta tell you.
She was doing the pee-pee dances.
Yeah, she had 3 cups of... Roxanne's had 3 cups of coffee and 2 thin energies
Roxanne
this
just
morning.
walked out of the room. Oh, he boring you, Roxanne? All right, 800-990-1047. A couple more calls on this. If you're just tuning in, we just had, and you didn't hear what happened, Josh is a son of great friends of ours, and he was at Lois and Kennedy yesterday morning. They're at the turn lane on Lois and Kennedy. They're headed westbound. They're about to turn south onto Lois off of Kennedy, and a car rear ends him in the turn lane. Just whacks into him. Not a bad rear end. And they get out of the car, and there's a little dent in the vehicle, and they say, all right, let's pull over. Let's make the turn on Lois. We'll pull over and exchange some information. And they make the turn onto Lois. She hooks a U-turn and gets the hell out of there. She's split. Let me grab David in Sefner. All right, David, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi there.
Hey, good morning, MJ.
What happened? Good morning.
Hey, typically I go to the Hard Rock Casino by myself. No big deal. This particular Sunday morning, I took the spouse went with me. So we went in, played, came out, I don't know, a couple hours later, whatever. And it just so happened that she got in the passenger side, obviously, and the whole side was crushed in.
Oh, my God.
Of my car.
Oh, crap.
So, needless to say, we called the guards, the security there. They pulled it up on camera, and sure enough, they came over, and they're like, okay, yep, we seen him hit, and he's parked right over here. So they went over and obviously got his license number, pulled his registration, and I hear him on the radio. And
yeah, because listen, the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel, the Tribe, the Seminole Indian, they have their own police department. They have a real accredited Florida police department. Go ahead. I'm sorry, David.
That's okay. Correct. So needless to say, I heard him say, yep, they found him with his player's card in the machine, so they know exactly who it was.
Right.
So obviously we're getting aggravated, that somebody just hit and didn't leave a note or anything. And they got him, brought him out here, and an 80-year-old guy that just came from church. Didn't even know he hit the car. He tried to fit in a spot.
What? He didn't know? So an 80-year-old guy coming from church, he goes right to the Hard Rock to play the slots?
Listen, he needed the Lord's blessing.
Hey, this guy, he hit your car and didn't know it. Would he know if he hit the jackpot?
I don't know, but at least they were able to find him. I'm glad he had a player's card and it was in the machine.
Wow, how much damage? And I'm sure he paid for it, or his insurance company did. How much damage?
Yeah, he offered to until I told him it was over $3,000.
Wow.
So, yeah, no, insurance took care of it.
Wow, great story.
Luckily enough.
David, thanks. That's a cool story. All right, a couple more, and then I got to move on. Let me grab Vanessa in Tampa. Vanessa, you have a hit and run or a crash story for us?
Yes. First-time caller, too, by the way.
Thank you,
love the
Vanessa.
show.
Did you say you hate the show? You said you hate the show?
Vanessa.
No, I love the show.
I'm kidding. I know. I just wanted to hear it again.
See you every morning. No, so it was a couple years back. I want to say I was like 16 or 17 years old. Me and my mom, we were headed to the store. We were stopped at a red light, and this lady decides to just rear-end us. And we get out. We say, hey, look, we'll pull over and exchange information. So she had a couple kids in her car, at least 4 to 5. maybe ranging from like 2 to 5. None of them in car seats, just walking around the car like
God.
that. So, needless to say, we go to pull over on a side street, and she just takes off. So I learned my lesson on grabbing the license plate because we did not.
Yep, same thing with Josh, our friend's kid, just a little while ago. Vanessa, how old are you now, Vanessa?
I am 24.
And that was a life lesson, wasn't it?
It sure was.
So, Vanessa, when you were a teenager, were you listening to the MJ Morning Show years ago by any chance?
Yes, sir. I was listening when you were on 99.3.
93.3.
No, 99.3.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
93.3.
Yeah.
You used to do the blown-offs, and I would listen. My mom would play you when she was dropping me off at middle school.
Oh, it's
I
fantastic.
used to love your show.
And now you love it again. We're back.
Yes, I was so happy to hear that you were back.
Well, thank you. Vanessa, thanks for listening. Have a great one. One more call, then we'll move on, because Fester's favorite subject, brand new Bob Saget news.
Oh, let the guy rest in peace.
All right, one more. Buffy. I love it.
Buffy.
Buffy is in St. Petersburg. Hey, Buffy, welcome to the MJ Morning Show.
Hey, thank you. Good morning.
All right, Buffy, you got the last word on this. Go ahead.
Okay, I was getting on 275 off of Fifth Avenue. I was at the red light, and I got wailed behind by a car. I got out to confront the guy. It turned out he was Russian, wearing one of those Russian hats.
Oh, no.
My God, we had a Russian attack in St. Petersburg now.
He says he couldn't speak English.
Oh,
so
great.
I said, just stay here. I'm going to go back to my car and get my insurance card. Well, when I went back to my car, he just went right around my car, got onto 275, and started taking off. And I was like, not today, buddy. So I got on 275, chasing him.
Wow.
I got his license plate.
Yeah.
And I called the cops, and the sheriff's department actually ended up getting him.
Wow, was his name Vladimir?
It was.
No!
Okay, so
the guy's name was really Vladimir?
It was.
Son of a... Really?
Vladimir is like a John or a
It-
Joe or a
Vladimir
Michael.
Yakov?
It is. That's like a very common name.
Funny. His insurance ended up paying for my car repairs.
Well, you're lucky he had insurance.
Exactly.
Better watch out for retaliation, man.
He had Soviet State Farm.
You're lucky that you didn't get like poisoned with polonium-210 or something or Novichok.
Let's
I
relax
know.
with a cup of
I
tea.
know. I'm so lucky.
Buffy, great story. Buffy, that's not on your birth certificate, is it, Buffy?
No, it's a nickname. You
Yeah.
know, remember that old show, Family Affair?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so you don't slay vampires?
Yeah, I was a little kid when that thing was on. Thank you, Buffy. Didn't
Okay.
I think hey Buffy, I think Buffy on the show died of a drug overdose.
She did.
Yeah, look at that.
Okay.
Thanks, Buffy. Have a good one.
Okay. Bye, buddy.
And then later on, oh wait a minute, we have Skippy and Biff. They're on line 2 and 6. All right. We learned a lesson here, folks. Roxanne, where did you go during that segment?
These are long talk breaks. I've been drinking a lot of liquids
Okay.
this morning. I had to use the restroom.
All right. What do you think of the new Bob Saget news?
If it's what I'm thinking, there are two pieces of new news.
Well, the big news is that he's alive. That was a dummy in the room.
How crazy is
That
that?
would be,
This is,
such
folks,
a great
this
end
is-
to the story.
I know. No, Bob
Just
Saget.
kidding.
Yeah, Bob Saget's still dead.
How'd that joke work out in your head before you said it? What was the out on that joke?
There was none.
Okay. The good news is he's still alive.
I was
All right,
trapped.
where do we go from here?
I walked right into a corner. No, listen. He was a comedian. Bob Saget would love this kind of.
Yeah,
He'd be laughing
he
at
would.
this right now.
I think he probably is.
Yeah. So Saget, now they're saying that the fractures were possibly caused by him falling on the carpeted floor.
Wow.
Why? Wait a minute. How is it that stuff keeps coming out? The judge permanently sealed the autopsy, and then stuff just keeps coming out.
Well, a lot of people have already seen the autopsy, so they're working off of that information. I just don't understand how the Ritz-Carlton has such a crummy carpet pad.
Well, think about carpets, hotel carpets. Like, they're not soft like your house carpet.
But where are you falling from? The ceiling? How
Who knows?
hard do you have to fall on carpet?
I think it's a very good question. Listen, the Ritz-Carlton in Orlando, they obviously have security problems too, because remember, Leon, what's his name?
Leon at large.
Lamont, no, not Leon. Lamont.
Lamont.
We had Lamont at large. I'm thinking of Leon from Larry David show, JB Smoove.
Mm-hmm.
But seriously, remember we had Lamont at large. The guy just walked into the hotel and walked right up to the 9th floor, went right into the Saget room, which the door was ajar, and videoed inside the room where Bob Saget died. We had the video. We had the guy on the air last week. It's crazy.
Maybe Bob Saget had like the most brittle head ever, like a Fabergé egg head.
Maybe.
And it just cracked.
Well, here's the deal. Report came out yesterday. No signs of blood on the hotel's bed sheets or bedspread.
It was all in his brain.
This is according to another report released yesterday by the Orange County Sheriff's Office. How many more reports are going to come out?
Bob, please let him leave. Who's that person? Who's
Next week? I'll tell you what. We're going to be on vacation next week. I'm leaving for Egypt tomorrow, and the story is going to come out next week that they actually found an alien implant in his butt.
I mean, there's so many.
That's going to come out, and that's going to be the next release from the Orange County Sheriff's Office.
And the alien hit his head on the tub.
You know, I feel like I have enough things to worry about in this life. And I already, if we go to a hotel in the bathroom, I'm like putting down towels all over the entire floor because it's so slippery.
Sometimes they are.
Girls,
You're right.
be careful. Girls, be careful.
You're right.
And then now I have to worry about falling on carpet.
Fractures around Bob Saget's eye sockets and bleeding around his brain were possibly caused by him hitting something hard, covered by something soft now, such as a carpeted floor, according to a new report that just came out. In the incident report released by the Orange County Sheriff's Office in Orlando, a detective notes that medical examiner Joshua Stephanie said the fractures would have stunned Mr. Saget and that he would have experienced dizziness. Had he been with people at the time, they would have noticed confusion, balance, and or slurred speech. It does not pinpoint a location for Saget's fall, but the medical examiner concluded after the autopsy in January that Saget died from an accidental blow to the head, likely from falling backward. Investigators called to the Ritz-Carlton luxury suite, found no evidence of a struggle. Also, remember, didn't they say that, or someone said that his head injury was almost like he was hit in the back of the head with a bat? Remember that?
I think there's a lot of people looking at this report coming up with their own angles. I mean, none of this is official stuff. This is just people looking at the report, making headlines.
All right, so that's the latest on Bob Saget. And you know what else came out yesterday? A valet guy at, I think it was was it the Comedy Club? There's a picture of Bob Saget with the valet parking dude, and Bob is smiling.
Yeah, of course.
Before he smacked his noggin.
Final photo, maybe the final photo ever taken with Bob Saget. He smiled graciously with a photo. He was in good spirits. Hotel valet Orlando Nunez said that he met Saget when he came back from the gig after the 2-hour drive. Remember, he was up near Jacksonville doing the Comedy Club gig. He comes back, and then the valet guy grabs his car at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning at the Ritz-Carlton, and the valet guy, I guess, asked for a selfie pic, and he's got a pic with Bob Saget. That I tell you, this guy has the last picture of Bob Saget alive, and Saget looks absolutely fine in the photo.
Yeah, something obviously happened in the room.
Last picture of him in Orlando is held by a guy named Orlando.
Roxanne, yeah.
Weird.
Hold on, what did you say?
What was the guy's name, the valet's name?
Orlando.
Yeah.
Yeah, Orlando. You're right. Orlando.
Something's going on.
Orlando Nunez. Oh, my God.
He died in Orlando.
Actually, something is going on.
Nothing to do with anything.
I'm sure that's not going to be the last Bob Saget story because there's new stuff coming out every 2 days.
His poor hot wife.
On Bob, his wife is smoking hot. Oh, man.
Man,
she's pretty.
She needs to be nuzzled.
I mean, if she wants to rebound, man, she's not going to have any trouble at all.
Swoop in and be the white knight.
Who's the sicko that's already called asking her out?
Oh, dude.
Any guys that know her already asking her out?
You got to wait a few months.
Yeah, I'm telling you. All right. Hey, Rox, can I ask you a question? When we get back, I need to know, why did you send me the story about the lady with the 28H size breasts?
Whoa.
Because I feel like that's our wheelhouse.
28H. Roxanne sends me a story, and you know what that means? Tiny frame, massive boobs.
Right. The
All right,
28
yeah.
is, whew.
Hold on to that thought. Hollywood Dirt, man, we got a lot of stuff coming up. You ought to see this pile. We're back in a minute. Don't move. MJ Morning Show here on Q105. I want to... exactly 9 o'clock. All right. We have like 3 hours of material we got to jam in here. MJ here with Froggy, Fester, Roxanne, and Coop, our producer. And guess where I'm going right after the show? The minute I get out of here, I've got to get in the car and drive, and I got to take a test. What kind of test do you think I have to take right after the show today? Roxanne, where does Froggy go? Is he still out in the parking lot medicating himself? What is he doing out there?
He's in his side studio. I saw him. He's on his.
Is he medicating in there?
No.
So what kind of test do I have to take after the show
to
today?
Take a vision test.
That is incorrect. Sorry. Nope. Nope.
Is your license getting renewed?
Yes.
Types of tests.
What kind of test do you have? I mean,
Fester, would you like to guess what kind of test I have to take?
A urology test.
You think I got to take a urine test?
I don't know. What do you have to do?
No. Coop, what kind of test do I have to take right after the morning show?
A drug test for Froggy.
A drug test for Froggy. Hey, Froggy. Oh, he's not in here.
You have to take the SATs.
Yeah. I'm taking the LSAT. I'm taking the what is the one for medical? What is the what is the
MCAT?
MCAT. Is that what it is? The MCAT? Yeah, I'm going to change careers.
Oh, I know. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you're traveling, so you need the medical test, the COVID test.
That is correct. You got it.
All right.
You passed this test.
Well, because he's traveling, because I need one as well, and that's.
You're going on the cruise. That's right. Right after the show, I'm headed to one of the Baycare facilities to get. I have to have a PCR. I got to get one of the quick PCR tests because Egypt requires me to get a PCR test. So I'm getting it today because I'm flying to Egypt tomorrow. Again, folks, give me a follow on Instagram because I'm going to shoot some Instagram lives from Egypt. Now, I'm going to have limited internet access until I get off the boat after our 7 days on the Red Sea scuba diving. But from Cairo, I should be able to obviously post some pictures on Instagram. I'll shoot some video, do some Instagram lives. So give me a follow on my Instagram to follow me in Egypt. And then once I'm back up and I have internet, I'll be able to post video and pictures of my scuba diving underneath the Red Sea. Give me a follow on Insta because I'm gone for a week or a little over a week. My Insta is Certified Todd Schnitt. That's my real name. Certified TODD SCHNITT. Give me a follow on Insta right now. And Fester, you need to get a COVID test as well, right?
So you're going to just any Baycare?
Make sure that the Baycare that you go to, make sure that they offer the PCR test. Well, what? You're going on a Carnival cruise?
Yes.
And what is the requirement? Is an antigen test okay, or is it a PCR? What do they require? You got to know which test do you need.
Oh, crap. I got to look that up.
Oh, dude, you don't know?
I mean, I just been avoiding these texts that they've been sending me, emails.
Oh, my
right,
God. Look at the number of unopened emails you have.
All right, from Carnival.
Immediate
action
They're trying to reach
required.
you.
Immediate action required.
When does your cruise leave?
Tomorrow.
Your cruise leaves
Dude,
tomorrow?
what are you guys?
We should be fine.
You can't get a PCR test in a day either.
No. They have. I'm going to Baycare. I'll have a rapid PCR done.
Okay.
Results within an hour or so. They're quick. Sometimes they'll do it in half an hour. Fester, you're reading things right now out of your box. You're leaving tomorrow, and you're just reading. There's 10 or 12 urgent action required emails from Carnival, and you're just reading these now?
Okay.
What is wrong with you?
So I've taken my vaccine attestation. Never heard that word before.
Attestation.
I never heard that word.
Yeah.
So
you're attesting to something.
So I tested at being vaccinated, and I think I need to get the quick test.
I'd like to attest that you're a lazy, irresponsible lug.
It's been a busy day, couple days. Busy couple days.
All right.
Yeah, you should be being busy getting ready for your cruise.
Exactly.
After the show today, I'll worry.
You ought to see all the crap I had to get ready for Egypt, man. I had to make sure all my Scuba Pro and my atomic regulators were all working.
But let me guess, you're just traveling with one carry-on.
I had to charge up my Galileo and my Shearwater Terric. I had to get everything charged up and ready to roll. I had to make sure everything worked. I had to pack. and Fester's done nothing, and you got to get a COVID test, and you don't even know what kind of COVID test you need.
Well, I was told I had to make an appointment at like CVS, and apparently every CVS is jammed out on appointments. And then I was going to go like to the county health department. Can't you go there for a test?
I think they stopped those.
I don't know. So I'm asking.
My God.
If anybody knows, you can text
Fester, you're not going to get on this boat.
I'll get on the boat.
Do all of you have to do it?
Why don't you just follow me over and get your test? Well, first of all, what the PCR test is more expensive. What test do you need? And you can just follow me over. We'll try to get you in right after me.
I don't know. I got to get the old lady, too, because she's has to get a test, too.
Oh, my God. You guys
you're
are
screwed.
You guys were a wreck.
We're fine.
You guys are a wreck.
Listen, Carnival wants to let me on this cruise. They're not looking for a reason to keep me off it.
Are they doing all you can eat buffets on the cruises? Are they? Do they still have the buffets open? But with COVID, or are they like serving you now and no buffet?
They've inquired and they said, "Listen, because of the COVID slowdown, we have a lot of built-up food. We need you to come on the cruise and help clean us out."
No buffet due to COVID. Actually, the last cruise had the buffet open. They just heard that Fester was going to be on this sailing. Is what it was. All right, Roxanne, Why did you send me the story? Folks, I want to be very clear here. Roxanne sent me this item. It's from the Daily Mail. Woman 20 whose size 28H breasts cause migraines and severe pain undergoes life-changing reduction after being denied surgery 10 times, with one doctor even asking, "What would your future husband think?"
Okay.
Oh, my God. That is sexy. That is awful.
Okay, so listen to this.
Janelle Nelson is her name.
This is how I do my show prep now. If I see a story that I think might be good, I pretend I listen to your voice in my head reading the headline like you just did. And if I can picture you doing it, then I send it to you. And you just did exactly what I thought you were going to do.
You think I'm infatuated with large breasts? Is that why you sent me the story?
I'm not saying that you are, but I could hear you talking about large breasts in my head. I could hear you saying, this woman had a 28H.
Hold on, but we don't talk about large breasts very often on the show.
Fester.
I understand what Rox. Listen, when we try to find things for the show, we try to picture you actually wanting to talk about something.
And you want to talk about this, right?
So you shove these size 28Hs in my face, essentially.
I did.
But it's up to you now. Now it's
motorboat them or go home.
Yeah, we just present it. You edit it.
By the way, this story would be absolutely useless without pictures, and there are a lot of pictures.
What's her name?
Her name is Janelle Nelson. She said she endured severe pain because of her chest, made it difficult for her to be on her feet all day long at her job. She works with children with disabilities. She explained that her shoulders and neck were always sore from the pressure of her bra straps. Those are like bridge cables, I think. Like who laughed?
I did.
It's like a suspension bridge.
That's a good way to describe it.
Yeah.
The important thing about this woman, when you look at her, she's so tiny.
She would sweat so much underneath her breasts that she would get heat rashes, apparently. That's what she... first of all, she's...
movies are burning.
Well, she is tiny. When you hear 28H, when you hear 28...
You see a picture of her?
Isn't that the measurement?
Yes, it's around...
It means your frame is tiny.
She's rib cage. This is where it is. Right here.
Okay. And she's a very small girl. Her frame is very, very small and dainty. And she had these like basketballs.
Yeah.
With a very skinny body.
I would say so.
No, what do you mean you'd say so?
Yeah,
I mean, it's a fact.
Say they're
I'm looking
like
at
basketballs.
I'm looking at the pictures. And there are doctors that didn't want to do a breast reduction? And what kind of a doctor would say, what would your future husband think? What, a doctor would say that? Oh, yeah, your future husband, he's really going to like these 28Hs. You really want to get them reduced?
I think Doc liked them.
That's a pretty sexist thing to say. That's bothering me right now.
You sure you want to deflate these hooties, ma'am?
What? I don't think he said that.
Wait,
might as well have.
He might have. Might as well.
And she got the breast reduction, and she's happy, and she has before and after pictures of her with her very large chest, and now she has pictures of her with her kind of normal-sized chest for a girl this small.
Right.
I mean, she's got to be more comfortable now.
Well, I think that's the
less
whole
sweaty.
point. Yeah, that's the whole point behind her surgery.
And how rude of that doctor.
Tell you
Just be thinking of her future
looked,
husband.
She looked
Yeah.
pretty good prior to the surgery, though. But
Uncomfortable.
I'm not a boob guy, though. Ask my wife. Not at all.
Whoa.
I'm not a. No, so Michelle knows that.
And Michelle has small boobs because she does it.
No, I'm very happy with Michelle. No, but Michelle. Hey, let me get Michelle on the phone. Hang on.
So does that mean everybody in this room is a butt or boob guy, Fester? What are you?
I'm bi.
I'm a brain guy. I'm the other B. Yeah,
You're the high level B.
Butt boob. No, I'm a brain guy.
I got a brain for you.
Right.
Hello?
Hey, Michelle, are you listening to the program?
No.
Oh my gosh, it's 9:30.
We were just talking about a woman that had a breast reduction. She was a 28H, and Roxanne sent me the story. I don't know why she's sending me these stories, and I told Roxanne that Michelle knows I'm not a boob guy.
You're a boob guy.
No, I'm not a boob guy.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not a butt guy. I'm a B guy, but I'm a brain guy. That's what I care most about.
It's not true.
No.
You're not dating a librarian.
No.
Well, you're disagreeing with me?
You're a boob guy.
He's a boob guy.
You've been married to me for what? We'll be married for 28 years come this June.
Mm.
Okay.
I mean,
You're a boob guy.
No, I'm not a boob guy.
Yes, you are.
Hey, did you hear Josh on the air this morning?
I did not.
You slept? Did you sleep through the whole show today?
Just about.
Oh my God! All right. Hey,
What a life.
I'm going to Egypt tomorrow.
Are you really?
nobody heard. We haven't heard. It's all really all new.
Are you going to follow me on Instagram?
Well, I do follow you on Instagram, so I guess I'll see some stuff.
That's true. All right, I'll see when I get home. Okay. Oh, I got to go get the COVID test right after the show.
Good luck with that.
What do you mean? Good luck with that?
Just saying.
Well, what?
Why are you just saying?
Well, yeah, it sounds kind of suspicious.
Suspicious?
Yeah, the way you sound.
You're so easy.
I'm easy. All right, sweetie. I love you. I'll see you in a bit, all right?
Bye.
Bye-bye. All right. Well, thanks for sending me the 28H.
And sounds like you're a boob man, so you probably appreciated it all the more.
Coop, do you have the story up? You need to get the story up because our listeners are going to want to see the before and after pictures. Do you have it, Coop? Yes, no, maybe so?
It's going up now.
I think. Which one? The Daily Mail?
Yeah, I'll put the Daily Mail up.
I think they have the most pictures unless, she has additional pictures elsewhere.
She has plenty of pictures out there.
Hey, also, speaking of breasts, did you see this item that a woman was stunned? Her breast milk turned blue. Have you heard of this?
No, that's strange.
Oh man, she just missed that promotion at JetBlue. If you have blue breast milk, you fly for free. Just
Or if
missed
you
it. It just ran out.
If you want to breastfeed Smurfs.
A mother shared video of her breast milk that turned blue, but according to an expert, it's completely normal. Breast milk can also turn pink, green, or beige, which may come as a surprise to new moms. Karina Natalie Worley, a 23-year-old mom of 3. Oh, my God. What is she, from West Virginia? 23-year-old mom of 3 already?
Getting started early.
My God. She said she was amazed at what she showed her lightly blue-colored breast milk on video. She said her milk turned blue because my son is sick, so my body is producing antibodies to fight it off. Breast milk contains antibodies belonging to the mom. And I didn't know this. The blue tint is more likely to occur because of its fat content, according to an expert. But breast milk can be, shades of Peeps Easter egg coloring.
Yeah.
So weird.
Is it like robin's egg blue or is it like royal blue?
No, it's a light blue is what she has.
Is it sea blue?
Guys, do you want daylight saving time to be permanent, or do you like the switch from standard time to daylight, standard,
This
daylight?
happens every time.
Back an hour, up an hour.
I like the switch because I like to complain about it.
Well, guess what? It looks like we are heading toward daylight saving time becoming permanent.
I don't like that.
Is that the time we're on right now?
Yes.
Yeah, we're on
Okay.
daylight saving time now. We get the extra, sunlight.
I don't know why this is such a big deal.
Well,
why can't they just pick one or the other and make it a national
That's what
thing?
they're trying to do.
Guess what? That's what's about to happen because the Senate yesterday passed by unanimous consent. The U.S. Senate passed this daylight saving bill. It's called the Sunshine Protection Act. The bill sponsored by Democrat Sheldon Whitehouse, senator from Rhode Island.
Oh, there's a senator named Whitehouse?
Yeah. Yeah. What happens if the White House made it to the White House? He won't. Don't worry about it. But Senator Sheldon Whitehouse, he's a Democrat from Rhode Island, and Senator Marco Rubio, he's a Republican from obviously right here in Florida. They co-sponsored the bill. It would make daylight saving time permanent in 2023. That means that we would come off of standard time and the clocks would not change. We'd be on the same time all year long. And if you look at the timeline here, we just switched to saving time last weekend. We got an extra hour. We went ahead an hour, so we got an extra hour of, we got more daylight. And then typically we would go back in November, which we will. Now, I'm getting ahead of myself here. The Senate has passed it, and it looks like there's pretty serious support in the House. It most likely is going to pass the House of Representatives as well. And then Biden would just have to sign it into law.
He's going to veto it because he goes to bed early and he wants it nice and dark.
I go to bed at 5 o'clock.
I eat dinner at 3.
I watch the Goldbergs and then go to sleep.
Early bird special. But it looks like it's on the way to passing. That means that we will have 2 more time switches. If it would go into effect in 2023, it means in November we're going to go back an hour again.
All right.
But then in March of 2023, a year from right now, we'll spring forward an hour again, and we're going to stay there. And that's it.
I think there's a conspiracy with this. I think they've been setting this up for a while because remember how it used to be the clocks would change in October. And then it got later and later in November, and now it's getting earlier in March. They're trying to get us used to being on this time longer. Do you think that's possibly what they've been doing?
It's a conspiracy. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Well, they have made the time longer. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Because the jump ahead an hour has become earlier over the years.
Yes.
And then also we're going back to regular time earlier as well, I think, by a week or two or whatever.
Okay, so listen, I don't like this time part. I prefer it when it gets darker earlier because it gets me in a holiday mood.
Well, that's not going to happen. So if this goes into effect in 2023, in the wintertime, you're going to have more light. So you're not going to have the dark afternoons in the winter. But also, it means that in the morning, it's going
to be dark for kids getting on the bus.
It'll be darker longer in the morning, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
I thought I read somewhere that in the wintertime, the sun would set at like 8:30 for most Americans or something like that.
At night?
Yeah.
No.
It's the summer.
Because,
what is this, Alaska?
No, because of the winter solstice.
Yeah, it's light out for longer.
No.
Yeah.
No, the winter solstice, that we naturally will have less light because of the winter solstice and because of the Earth and the position of the Earth relative to the sun. Now, the summer solstice, which hits on June 21st, that's the longest day of the year because of the Earth's position. We have the most daylight. Now, we will have more daylight, but it's not going to be in the dead of winter. It's not going to be sunny at 8 o'clock at night.
In some places it will.
Well, Iceland or, in places where, where you're that close. Some places don't get any.
Alaska's.
Some places you get the darkness almost all year long. You get the light almost all year long.
Have you seen Alaskan bush people? Yeah. In the sunlight all day hacking wood.
Hey, when we get back, we got a final chunk of the MJ Morning Show, but it looks like that's headed toward passage. There is a woman that got these nutty silicone implants in her fingers. Did you see this?
What?
Yeah, you got to bring up do you have the photo, Coop? Can you bring this up for the guys? Is this on our website?
It will be in like 2 seconds.
All right.
We got a woman with Andre the Giant fingers?
This is nuts. She got these crazy, implants in her thumbs. This is nuts. Hold on to that thought. And I'm going through the pile here. Another couple of scams to warn you about. Oh, man, we got a lot. Hold on. Final chunk of the MJ Morning Show is next. And we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Stand by. Want to ask you a very... listening to Q105 at 104.7 FM. Remember, Q105 is on 104.7 FM. Just think of it as Q104.7 FM, but we are Q105. So spread the word also that the MJ Morning Show is back. Do you guys realize that every single one of you guys have been out of this room probably 9 times? You know how many times I've left this studio since we started at 6 a.m. this morning?
One time I saw you leave.
2, 5.
I walked into Coop's producer booth.
Hey, you left the studio.
Okay.
So what? You're leaving the country.
I am. Leaving the country tomorrow.
So what? We're not. So why don't you stop rubbing it in?
I'm going to be swimming with the fishes. I'm going to be scuba diving in the Red Sea with a Tampa scuba diving group. Leaving for Egypt tomorrow. Again, give me a follow on Insta because I'll do some Insta lives from over in Egypt and let you know what's going on. Plus, once I have internet, when I'm back at shore, I'll put videos of underwater in the Red Sea. And hopefully we see lions and tigers and sharks and all kinds of stuff down there.
I'm taking bets, MJ.
Yeah, what?
Who in the room thinks MJ is going to get arrested at the airport, maybe possibly set up? Or
what are you talking about?
Bob Saget in the hotel room somehow.
I mean, honestly, MJ is begging for a major incident.
Well, no.
You know,
Yesterday you were.
I heard a lot of feedback yesterday, MJ, about you kind of. I don't think you were braggadociously doing this, but you were talking about your life insurance and what if something happened, and you were just putting it into the world.
Listen, I'm getting Michelle just situated. I'm just taking care of business, which is just the smart thing to do.
Yeah, but you are putting
to get your affairs in order.
Okay, get your affairs in order privately. You put it out into the world over the airwaves. You're going to breathe it into reality.
But
it's like The Secret.
We talk about our lives on the show.
Yeah, but we don't talk about us dying in Egypt.
I mean, you poked your eye out 3 years ago. You got a golf ball fake eye in there.
I know, and I talk about it all the time, and it looks really real.
No, he doesn't. Fester didn't poke his eye out.
Listen,
I think the point is irony, right? I mean, that you don't want to be so ironic.
Irony. All right. No, I'm telling the story. I think I'm telling things on the air that I have to do. It's real life.
Well, have fun. Don't get too much sand in your crack.
It's like the Alanis Morissette song. A radio man
goes to Egypt.
Go to Egypt
Gets
one day.
beheaded.
Oh, isn't it ironic? Dude, how'd you have this so fast?
You started thinking about it.
Yeah,
after
I thought about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Come on, really?
MJ went to Egypt.
Wow, Roxanne.
A little louder. A little louder.
You can't whisper it, though.
You gotta sing it. You gotta sing it.
Go ahead, Besser. You do it.
Put a little bit behind it. MJ, listen, you're putting it out in the world.
Won the lottery and died the next day. Come
Listen, went to Egypt.
on. All right, guys. All right, I'm going to Egypt tomorrow. Folks, give me a follow on Insta. I'm Certified Todd Schnitt. On Insta, give me a follow. Certified TODD SCHNITT. And I'll do some Insta lives and photos and video from Egypt. So give me a follow. Certified TODD SCHNITT. Certified Todd Schnitt. All right. Is this a real thing? Doctors are warning that people should not follow these stupid influencers on social media, and they're telling people to ingest fish tank cleaner?
Fish tank cleaner. I have some of that.
Doctors are slamming fitness influencers who are hawking the health benefits of methylene blue, an antifungal dye often used to clean fish tanks.
Is that what you squirt in just to keep the water healthy and
I don't
clean?
know.
A couple of drops.
I don't have a fish tank.
I didn't do it for like a week and my fish died.
I had a goldfish when I was 6.
Yeah, we had one.
Yeah.
Goldie.
Substance which can be injected or consumed orally is prescribed by physicians to treat methylmoglobinemia, a medical condition in which blood cannot deliver oxygen to different parts of the body. Well, why don't you just put that oxygen pump that blows the bubbles in the fish tank into your veins?
Or somewhere else.
No, don't do that. I think that's bad too.
Where else?
I mean, your veins can't be good either.
It's not harmful for most humans to consume the methylene blue in therapeutic doses, but some experts are trashing claims from influencers online saying that the dye helps enhance cognitive abilities, boost metabolism, and fight aging.
No.
People take anything if they hear it, like helps your metabolism or reverses age.
You know what? The things that people will do when they hear it from some dope on TikTok or Instagram, don't just do something because someone tells you to do it.
I heard a shot a Fabuloso a day helps keep rickets away.
Don't drink Fabuloso, folks, even though it looks delicious.
It smells delicious.
You know what it looks like? It looks like you could fill those, those freezer pops?
Oh, yeah.
You know those?
Oh, yeah.
You freeze them and then
frozen. You get they're
stick.
They're liquid in little long plastic baggies, and then you put them in the freezer.
Yes.
The little squeeze pops.
I want some Fabuloso pops.
Fabuloso becomes delicioso.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Fabuloso pops. No. Coop, what was the thing that we got to get to today? What was it?
We got to get to Wheel of Fortune.
Oh, yeah. Do you have
Another Wheel of Fortune story.
Do you have audio on this?
Yeah, the very bottom row on that screen.
What happened? Why Wheel of Fortune is producing crap like every day now.
I know. What is going on?
Clearly, this guy doesn't listen to Q105 because he would have known this.
Let me hear this.
Or would he?
All right, hang on. Let's listen. Oh, look at this studio. Man, I liked it when all the prizes were in the studio. And I'll take that. I'll take the Shays Lounge for $116. And I like to put the rest on account. That's what I liked when Chuck Woolery used to be like on the Wheel of Fortune. Remember that?
Well, Pat did it that way for a long time as well.
You're right. Pat also did that. All right, so this was on Wheel of Fortune. Was this last night?
Last night's episode, yeah.
All right, here we go.
I'd like to solve.
Okay, go ahead.
Sweet dreams are made of these.
Yeah, and you knew it as soon as it came out of your mouth. It happens. Don't worry about it. It's going to be fine. But, Aaron, it's your turn.
I would like to solve.
Go ahead.
Sweet dreams are made of this.
Yeah, that's it. The Eurythmics.
Okay. So
I thought it was these.
the title of the segment was lyrics. We didn't mention that. It was lyrics. So
I
it
didn't
was
miss this with these.
it's
Sweet dreams are made of
This.
Stop. Don't talk over it.
Man, I'll do what I want.
Don't talk over it.
Why are you talking over it?
All right, I won't.
Don't talk over it.
Sweet dreams are made of
Sorry. I mean, Jesus.
Wait.
Stop.
Oh, God. All right, I'm sorry.
Sweet dreams are made of these.
You know what? She says these.
Okay, I have a confession.
Sweet dreams are made of these.
She Ryan Seacrest it.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yes.
you know what I thought she was saying?
What?
Just until now.
Oh, God.
The years.
Sweet dreams are made of years?
Sweet dreams were made of years?
The years.
Sweet dreams are made of these.
Sounds like it.
Okay, I can hear that.
Now
I can hear that.
Wait a minute. Now that you said it, it's stuck in my head.
Sweet dreams are made of the years.
I thought it was crazy, but I hear it too.
Roxanne, you're brilliant.
Man, that guy blew that. Here's Lanny Lennox, Q105.
Sweet dreams are made of these.
Wow.
Makes a lot of sense,
The
too.
years.
It makes more sense than the hills.
The years. Sounds like Hal Herman saying the years.
Kind of ruins the
So,
song for me
but-
now that I know what the actual lyric
I
is.
think anybody would have said sweet dreams are made of these.
Yeah.
Which is not the lyric.
All right, guys, I got to lighten around a lot of stuff. I got too much stuff on the table that I don't want to leave here before I go to Egypt tomorrow. Yeah, Coop, anything else?
We got the thumbs.
Oh, yeah.
I just put the link up to mjmorningshow.com.
Fester, you brought the pictures up, right?
Yeah, I close it. I'll pull it back up.
Why would you close it up?
Because the
We haven't
show's
done
almost
it yet.
over. I mean, we don't get to everything.
We're getting to everything
Go.
today. I'm going to 11:30. Alert Gino.
You know.
Tell me he can stay in bed. All right, so here's the deal. This is nuts. This woman, she got these implants in her hand. I've never heard of this. So this woman here, bring the story down.
So it's like a fidget thing.
Woman has silicone implants on her thumbs that she used as like a weird fidgety toy, and it's like this ribbed. It's almost like she had big giant spiral.
Like
rotellis, the spiral pasta things put on her fingers.
Play the video.
Well, you have the audio.
We have the audio, yeah.
All right, so listen to this. Here's the audio of the silicone thumb lady, and listen to what she says.
Yeah, so I have silicone implants on my thumbs. I got them done at my local Claire's, so if you want them, you can go there as well.
What? Claire's is doing surgery? Wait a minute. You can't go to Claire's at the mall and have implants put under your skin?
What?
I think you can go to Yeah, I think you can go to Claire's and get like your ears pierced, right?
That's it.
You're telling me she had these things put under her?
No, impossible.
Impossible. What is she talking about? Listen again.
Yeah, so I have silicone implants on my thumbs. I got them done at my local Claire's, so if you want them, you can go there as well.
No.
They don't really serve any purpose, they just look weird, but sometimes I rub them together like a weird fidget toy.
Coop, do me a favor. Go on to Google right now, find the Claire's in one of the malls, call them right now, and ask them if they put implants under your skin.
And get it done.
Oh, my God. Yeah, get it done while we're on vacation. This is... go back to the story.
This can't be real.
Listen, I'm calling BS
The
on this.
Claire's thing is what really, I mean, come on.
This was a story in the New York Post, originally in the Sun. A woman who has silicone implants on her thumbs, uses them like a weird fidget toy. Madison Trubiano took to TikTok to respond to someone's question about her thumbs from another video. She said, I got them done at my local Claire's. She showed off the bizarre-looking implants as she continued to explain they don't really serve any purpose. They look weird.
Well, she's
she
right.
also had to take comments to clarify her. She also had to take to the comment section to clarify her joke about Claire's accessories, and some people believed her. Hey, sorry, y'all, for the miscommunication. Yeah, she was joking about
the Claire's.
Going to Claire's. Claire's is not going to put implants under your skin.
I wish I would have knew that earlier. I just got a really weird reaction from the girl at Claire's.
Oh, you just called the Claire's?
Yeah, I bet.
Which Claire's did you call?
The West Shore Plaza Claire's?
Do you guys do spiral implants under people's hands? Is that what you asked them?
Excuse me?
God, this is crazy.
I don't believe it just because of the Claire's part.
She didn't get it done. I mean, and when I heard that immediately, like, she didn't get that done at Claire's.
She's lying about the Claire's part. She's probably lying about the whole thing.
I mean, Claire's, you get hair clips.
She's got
right?
ribbed thumbs.
Yeah, you get the scrunchies at Claire's. And
the nicest breath.
You can get a belly button ring there, but, I mean...
Hold on.
You
You're going to have, a 17-year-old cashier kid from Plant High School is going to give you a belly button ring?
No. I don't think you can get that. I don't know. Maybe you can, but I don't think you can get a belly button piercing there, but you can buy a belly button
ring. Okay, the jewelry.
I want my 12 gauge, Ryan.
Anyway, that's pretty nuts. Oh, did you see the guy? You see the dude down in Lee County arrested, accused of stealing $30,000 worth of turtles?
God,
I like turtles.
This kid likes turtles.
That kid loves turtles.
He loves.
The kid is all grown up now.
I like turtles.
Yeah, that's like from 15 years ago. This kid.
I like turtles.
Remember he had some ghoulish makeup on as well at some kind of state fair?
Stupid.
I like turtles.
Yeah, this is nuts. Surveillance footage helped bust this guy. Jermaine Wofford, 47, accused of stealing 18 turtles valued at $30,000 from a Southwest Florida turtle breeder. Marcus Cantos, the owner of Turtle Source, had the turtles stolen from him.
Some turtle soup.
Yeah, this was a premeditated deal. This guy Wofford was supposed to be fixing a beverage cooler. He needed a part, so he's going to come back when he got the part in. After the first time he left, we noticed a couple of things missing. Dude, the guy working on the refrigeration was stealing things from the turtle farmer?
Turtle guy.
My God.
Big turtle heist.
I like turtles.
That's nuts. The gas issues are obviously bringing the crooks out of the woodwork. We've had numerous siphoning stories or people pulling trailers and trucks over top of the filler tanks in the grounded gas stations and siphoning diesel and gas right out of the ground from the big tanks underground. That's going on. Listen to this one. 4 people in Tampa Bay face felony charges for allegedly tampering with gas pumps.
Uh-oh.
Yep. 4 people are in big trouble. They are accused of tampering with gas pumps and stealing fuel. This is according to the Florida Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services. Investigators said they were tipped off about the shenanigans with gas pumps in Lakeland and Lutz. Looks like they were targeting L places.
Yeah.
What did you do?
Lakeland and Lutz.
Is that the store I saw where they're poking holes in the thing?
What were they doing to the machines?
The poking of holes, that's in gas tanks on cars. This is tampering with the actual gas pumps.
What could you possibly do?
According to the investigators, they saw Yordian Diaz Benitez using a pulsar manipulation device to steal diesel fuel at a Circle K in Lutz on March 12th.
What?
Then they saw Marlon Rosel Rodriguez installing a pulsar manipulation device at the same Circle K.
So the pulsar would send an electrical shock or a signal to maybe screw up the computer calculation?
Then they saw Yulier Garcia Martinez and Rogelio Yanera.
What do you have to have 3 names to steal from this place?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. They try to steal fuel by putting the pulsar manipulation device inside a pump at a Circle K in Lakeland.
Yes.
You
only have 2 names. You cannot be in our gang.
Now, the story doesn't say what the pulsar manipulation device does, but does it fool the pump into thinking that you paid? How does a pulsar manipulation device even work?
Okay, so I'm looking up a pulsar 3 horsepower gas pump, and I think it's like a siphon.
All right, so they're doing the siphoning deal.
The pulsar might be a mechanical pump to pull the fuel out of the reservoir.
But it says that these folks were tampering with gas pumps, not the tanks in the ground.
They're trying to access it through the hose.
Anyway, listen, the bottom line here is, folks, that people are doing all kinds of gas rackets and scams now, stealing stuff because of the price of gas.
Desperate.
Absolutely. Tom Brady and that $518,000 football. There is a prediction. Another auction house predicts that Leland's auction house is not going to charge the guy the $518,628 for the Tom Brady last touchdown football.
How could they?
The day before Tom Brady unretires. So there's a prediction that whoever bought that football, that they're not going to be on the hook for the $500,000.
I think I have to agree with that.
Yep.
It's not what you said it was.
Roxanne, check this out, babe. Listen to this.
Did you call her babe? I'm going to HR.
Cricket juice is healthier than orange juice.
I get so tired. I get so mad at these stories. It's just propaganda.
How can you get juice out of a cricket?
You squeeze them and all kinds of cricket comes out. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not having any cricket juice.
Insects and bugs, you squeeze them, you turn them into juice.
I'll eat a cricket.
And apparently they're very nutritious.
Apparently says who?
My buddy dated a girl that lived in a trailer when we were in high school, and her name was Cricket.
Yeah.
A lot of crickets.
I knew a Stormy. She was
Stormy?
Seriously, I knew a Stormy in Virginia Beach. I swear, she was the sweetest girl. She was so nice.
Not a Stormy temperament.
But hang on a minute. Stormy was like 16, 17 years old. She looked like she was 80. It was the most bizarre. I don't know.
She had progeria?
No, she didn't. She wasn't all.
My name is Stormy.
She wasn't all Benjamin Buttoned or anything. No. But that was a crazy deal. All right, what else? We got to get out of here, man. But
I'm going to lunch with you guys' friend, Meredith.
You guys'?
Yes.
Oh, you're going with Meredith? Used to be on the MJ Morning Show. Yeah.
Who?
Meredith and I are going to lunch today.
Oh, that's nice.
I don't remember her.
Are we all
sweet.
invited?
No, it's just a girls thing.
Oh, take a look at this. The myth of walking 10,000 steps a day to live longer is now debunked by a brand new study.
Yes,
Remember that? Take 10,000 steps a day at least, and you'll live longer. It's healthy for you. Nope. New research is out from the University of Massachusetts at Amherst, and they found that getting between 6,000 and 8,000 steps a day is just enough.
And you will still drop dead.
Yep.
At some point.
So you don't need to do 10,000. Anything else before we get out of here, guys? Before we actually close things down, I want to mention a couple of our fine sponsors that make this show possible. And, of course, if you are looking for a BMW, listen carefully, folks. If you have your eyes set on a BMW, Froggy, don't even think of leaving yet. Everyone just stay here.
I didn't even move a bustle.
Everyone just, because you guys walk out like in the last minute of the show. Just stay right here.
To do. People just
so if you're thinking BMW, if your eyes set on a great BMW car or a BMW sport activity vehicle, you want to buy brand new, you want to lease, you want certified pre-owned, whatever you want to do. Fields BMW. When it comes to your BMW experience, there is nothing better than Fields BMW. Michelle and I were Fields customers since 1999. We live in South Tampa. We get our BMWs at Fields in Lakeland. It is the best experience, the sales experience. Service is a no-brainer. The service department is awesome. When you need service, they send the valet to my home or even to the studio here in St. Pete. Hey, they picked up your X5, Roxanne, here in St. Pete. They gave you a loaner car.
They did.
Folks,
it's so easy.
I'm telling you, Fields BMW. When you want BMW, it's Fields. This month, lease a 2022 BMW X1 S-Drive 28i, just $469 a month, 36 months, 3769 due at signing. Offer ends March 31st. Restrictions apply. See fieldsbmw.com for details. For your BMW, folks, I'm telling you, Fields BMW, I-4 exit 33 in Lakeland. And, of course, tell Gary Gordon, who runs the whole place there, that MJ sent you in. And then carpets. Hey, spring break, spring cleaning. If you want the ultimate hack to getting your place cleaned, it's Zero Res, folks. Zero Res is going to get your place spotless. The beauty with Zero Res and getting them to clean your carpets versus others, they use ZR water. It's a patented electrolyzed oxidative water. They don't use soaps and chemicals. There's no residue, which attracts more dirt. Your home's not going to smell like a chemical factory explosion. Zero Res. And listen to this. Right now, Zero Res will clean 3 of your rooms. They'll do 3 rooms of carpet. They'll clean it for just $109. You got to mention me, MJ, on Q105. Mention me, MJ, Q105, and you want 3 rooms of carpet done for $109. They do carpet. They do upholstery. They'll do your couches. They'll do your kitchen chairs. They'll do grout. They clean tile. They'll do everything, folks. Zero Res for carpet cleaning. Get a hold of them at 813-375-9960 or schedule online at ZeroResTampaBay.com. That's ZeroResTampaBay.com. All right.
Any final words here, MJ, in case anything happens?
I am heading to Egypt, folks, tomorrow. Right now, I'm heading over to Baycare to get a PCR COVID test in order to get into Egypt.
So if you pass.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. That could. Guess what?
You haven't thought about that?
If I test positive right now for COVID, I guess I'm not going.
Here, look at me.
Hey. No, stop! Oh, my God.
I went to a concert last night.
Stop it!
I went to a concert last night. Oh, faster! Oh.
Guys, stop it.
He looked right at him.
All right, I got to go get.
What an idiot!
I got to go get COVID tested for my trip. All right, folks, remember, follow me on Instagram, Certified Todd Schnitt, Certified TODDSCHNITT, Certified Todd Schnitt, my real name, and I'll shoot some Instagram lives, and as soon as I have internet access, I'm going to be, seriously, I'm in the dark for like 6 days. We have no internet out on the Red Sea.
Good luck.
Where I'm going to be scuba diving in Egypt.
Godspeed.
Well, thank you, Froggy. Anything else before we get out of here? Coop, anything? Rocks, anything? Any last words, guys?
That's it.
That's it. Let's
See you in a couple of weeks.
It was nice knowing you.
Get out of here. All right, folks. Well, by the way, the best of shows are spectacular, and you're going to hear stuff you probably never heard. You're not even going to know we're on vacation. So, best of MJs. People love them, and we'll see you back here very shortly. MJ Morning Show on Q105. Check out our website, mjmorningshow.com. That's mjmorningshow.com. And let's be careful out there.
Download the app now.
Get the Q105 app and listen to us anywhere. Powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Picture the perfect international vacation. Historic architecture, quaint cafes, beautiful beaches. It sounds great. Now imagine getting there. You got a 14-hour cramped flight, a long wait in customs, and a whole lot of jet lag to look forward to. Introducing a new way to travel, intranationally. Get all that international charm without ever leaving the country. Get all the culture, cuisine, and beaches right here in St. Augustine, Ponte Vedra. Travel intranationally. Visit floridashistoriccoast.com to learn more.
Care has the power to bring kindness where it's needed. It brings out the best in every one of us. It doesn't just see people. It takes time to understand them. It puts the needs of others ahead of its own. And when you start with care, you end up with a very different kind of bank. Truist. Truist Bank, member FDIC.
Hello, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 7, understand attorney's fees. You've probably heard no fee guarantee, or you only pay if you win. This isn't some kind of special offer. Most injury attorneys are paid this way. We get paid this way. There are limits on what percentage attorneys can charge. Our firm charges you nothing, not even costs, unless you get money. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Tampa and throughout Florida.
Midtown Tampa connects you with a new way to live, stay, and play. Shop REI, Sephora, and Casper's Mattress. Enjoy lunch or dinner at any of the fantastic restaurants. True Foods Kitchen, Bella Brava, Shake Shack, and Aranzo. Grab some coffee at Joffrey's. Get the best chocolates at William Dean, or a dip of ice cream at Ben & Jerry's. Now through March 19th, a U.S. Marine vet will camp 15 feet in the air. It's 7 days for the troops, raising money to help U.S. vets. Help them and get details at MidtownTampa.com. Sponsored by Highwoods Properties, The Bio Station, and Walk On Sports Bistro.
How long have you struggled with your weight? Is it your hormones, your metabolism, or maybe menopause? My name is Alicia, and I have your solution with Dr. Urshon Health and Weight Loss. Listen, I am not a professional spokesperson, but an actual patient of Dr. Urshon Health and Weight Loss Centers.